He's almost darker than me, dude. Again.
Dude, technically, I'm pretty fucking dark too. That just means I tan up real good.
Stop it! I've seen your YouTube videos. No, you ain't.
Are we live?
We should be, yeah.
I don't.
That was one of the first things they heard.
Hold on, nah, it's not.
Oh, damn it! I just admitted I watch your YouTube videos.
Snap. Yeah, we're live.
Huh?
Zion got 21 points, 11 rebounds, bro. Damn,
it's crazy, bro.
Beastly.
I don't see it, dude.
It's not showing live on the page, bro.
You'll see. Don't worry. It's live. It says it's live right now.
On Ops?
Yeah, we're live now.
I don't see it still.
Yeah, so I'm refreshing it like constantly.
Yeah, same here, bro.
I posted on Twitter.
Yeah.
I posted on Discord too.
Yeah, we're live now.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm gonna go back to the subscription page. I know what I did wrong. To go to the next link, it started a new video.
Oh my goodness!
That's why, bro.
All right.
Nice.
All right, what's up, everybody? We are live with the Disrespected Podcast number 3.
Fuck
everybody.
Damn. Sorry, we had a lot of technical issues because we're all collective dumbasses since George isn't here. So,
first off,
just a weird day in general.
It's been a rough day for a lot of people. And first off, I just want to say shout outs to all you viewers, whoever's there. I don't see it live on my screen, so I don't know who you guys are. But
William, you're kind of cut off on the screen.
Yeah, you gotta change your aspect ratio for the video, bro.
Right. Alright, I'll fix it. Hold on.
You should just be able to click on your source for the screen share in OBS and just put transform and then fit to screen. This should work.
Yeah, sorry guys, we just had a lot of technical difficulties. Today. Yeah, it's been a crazy day overall. You know.
No gameplay this week, unfortunately.
Yeah, we had gameplay, but like I said, things have just gone wrong.
Oh wow!
What's going on, Andy Ackerman? Harsh. I don't know what you mean by harsh.
I think it's Tyner said it was a harsh day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Facts. Yeah, it was a harsh day.
Yeah, it's been a rough day. So, but with that being said, I guess we'll just start it now. As you guys know, some of us are in this podcast are big sports fans, and we lost a legend today, man, Kobe Bryant. And before we're gonna do something a little different today. We're gonna have a moment of silence after I say my stuff, and then we're gonna talk about Kobe a little bit, and then we'll get into our topics. So, with that being said, we'll just have a moment of silence right now. All right. Just rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, Mamba.
Mm-hmm.
You're a legend, rest in peace, bro. Mamba, Gianna Bryant, and everybody that was involved in the
crash today. Just absolutely devastating.
That's what it was. Got it.
Twitter was run off today about that, man. Like you just see, like even gamers, dude, like just anybody, people like I would never thought be talking about sports, or just like or even like weebs, dude. They're like, dude, I can't believe what I'm seeing. This can't be true. It's just, this can't be true.
Huge impact outside the game of basketball.
He was much bigger than what just the NBA or basketball
much bigger than the game.
All right, I fixed it. We should be good now.
And then, all right, appreciate that. And what hurts more is like his 13-year-old daughter died.
Yeah. She was a up and coming baller herself.
13 years old, bro. Didn't even live life yet, bro. You know what I mean? It's just.
That makes it just ultra tragic to me.
You know what I mean? It's a terrible thing. And like I said, seeing Twitter today, just everyone like absolutely devastated. Shout outs to, the coach from the college, the baseball team who passed away. His wife and his daughter passed away too. We didn't forget about you guys. So you guys rest in peace. But just like, Kobe, everyone growing up, even if you didn't like sports, knew who Kobe Bryant was. I've seen even when I was a kid, people, shooting, trash in class into a trash can saying, Kobe. You know what I mean? It's just like that guy made a huge impact, man. And I loved watching him growing up. I collected his cards. It's crazy. They're like when the news got out, like no one believed it. I didn't believe it. TG posted it in our Discord server, and I was like, fucking way, dude. This is fake, dog. This cannot be fucking happening right now. No ways. And then everything just started blowing up, and then it was just, dude. I'm not gonna lie, man. I shed a couple tears, man. Like it hurt, dude.
I mean, he grew up as an icon. I mean, that's understandable. What's going on, Kotaku Otaku?
What's good, everybody? Thanks for joining. Shout out to the 7 people inside here.
Thanks for stopping by, guys.
What's up, Dink Meme? What's up, Andy?
Yeah.
Have a good night, yo.
All right, y'all.
But into our first topic.
Let's do it.
Are we covering the court case first?
We can do the court case.
Yeah.
All right. So, go ahead, Press. Whenever you're ready, bro.
I gotta bust it out, bro. Sorry.
Nah, you good. No, you good. You good, bro.
It's all good, bro.
So, moral of the story: Nintendo's Ninjas came out, bro.
Nintendo hates their fans.
Pretty much. So I mean,
this one's a bad look for Nintendo, honestly.
It's a terrible look. So as you guys know, earlier in the week, Nintendo won a court case against Germany for an eShop digital pre-order deemed legal. I think it was Arc. It was Arc, right? Was it the game Arc or something like that?
The court case about them not having to give refunds, right?
Give refunds for digital pre-orders.
Digital pre-orders,
and Nintendo won that. And that is, I'm a big Nintendo fan, but I'm also not afraid to call Nintendo when they
But bro,
out.
that's why you don't go fucking digital, bro.
No, but
that's
Jay,
exactly why.
Jay, you gotta look at it this way. This is anti-consumer, bro. A lot of people are like defending Nintendo, saying this is right. Oh yeah, good for those guys. That's what you guys don't get for pre-ordering digital and stuff like that, dude. Jay, remember when you pre-ordered Monster Hunter digitally, and then you found out there was a physical, and then you called them and they gave you your money back? Remember that, right? You remember that?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe I did. I don't remember.
How do you not remember
I just don't
that?
remember it, nigga. I don't remember, nigga.
Also,
That's why.
Just take.
With the Switch, it's supposed to be a portable system. People don't want to carry a bunch of games with them.
See, I can see that aspect of it. I can see if you argue that stance,
I mean,
that's understandable.
I would still say if you're gonna have a Switch, you better have a case, and those cases are gonna have slots for games. But whatever,
But it ain't gonna
digital is definitely more convenient. I'm more physical guy. Everyone knows that.
Yeah,
I like
me too.
Physical. If it's digital only, that's fine. I'll get it. But at the same time, like I said, there needs to be better policies for pre-order.
Yeah, I don't think that's the argument,
though. I think there has to be
physical.
We're not arguing about physical versus digital. I'm just using that aspect. Like I'm just saying, I think there has to be better policies for returns for digital media. I mean, look at Steam. They have a great they have a great return policy.
They allow you to play their games for a few hours.
Yeah,
I think it's up to what 10 hours. Right?
No, it's 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, you have
It's 2 hours.
You can just straight up return it. Like,
even then, they still might not accept the return because if it's like a really short game, you have to send in a ticket basically, and they'll look over the ticket. Right. And if it's like a really short game that you beat in like an hour, they'll be like, "No, you already beat the game. You don't get a refund."
But this is something Steam has done for a while. The same people are talking about, oh, this is good on Nintendo are doing, or we're also praising the fact that Steam is also doing returns. Why is it that it's not okay? It's okay that Steam does returns, but you defend Nintendo not doing them? Why?
And even Sony has a return system.
Yeah, Nintendo fans are defending. It's like I'm saying, bro. Nintendo.
Oh, that's guys. No, don't defend this. If you're defending this, don't. This is bad. It's a bad look that
that's an understatement.
Doing this to begin with. Do not defend this, guys.
It's all the Nintendo drones out there.
The drones, dude. I mean, I'm a big Nintendo fan, bro. Everyone knows that. We're all pretty big Nintendo guys here. But like I said, I'm not afraid to call on Nintendo when they have to be. This is very anti-consumer.
Yeah,
this is very shitty of them, dude. Nintendo, really bad. But Nintendo's always been known for stuff like this, though. Even like in years ago, they're always known for just being kind of like assholes about stuff like this. You know what I mean? Like, just they gotta have some kind of return policy for digital pre-orders. Sometimes you might have changed your mind, or I'm gonna get the physical instead. They gotta do something about that, dude. You can't.
Oh, what's up, Fire Blast? How you doing, bro?
Yeah,
Hey, what's going on, Fire
or
Blast?
something like Pokemon stuff comes out about the game that you don't agree with, you're gonna want to return that pre-order.
If you haven't touched the game,
I wouldn't give a shout out to Mark Bryan in the chat. He said it would be overturned during appeals. Nintendo is breaking UK Europe law by forcing you to preload the game, which is how they won this case. So,
right?
seems like it's gonna go to appeal then.
That's good. That's good to hear that. Like, they're not gonna get away with that shit.
That's just really shitty. You know, still though.
Yeah.
I still think the
appeal,
fact
dude,
that they tried.
is shitty.
But are they forcing you to preload the game?
Yes.
Or are they just saying if
yeah, when you buy
buy
digitally, the game is always getting preloaded into your game.
Oh, I understand that, but they're not forcing you to preload the game.
No, they are.
You-
they are.
choose
As soon as you
to
click that buy button, as soon as you click that buy button, bro, it's already up. The little download bar is on that icon. The icon pops up
Yeah,
on
you're
your main
committed
home
at that
menu.
point.
But I thought the problem that we're having is you not being able to refund it.
They were trying to refund it, but Nintendo doesn't let you do that because as soon as you pre-order it digitally, the icon pops up on your home menu and it's already instantly downloading right off the bat. So it's not like, you know, where some games they just have you. I think Xbox does this. I've downloaded, you know, digital only some Xbox games where they just make you download like maybe like 50 megabytes of the game or something like that just for the icon, so you have it, and then when the game comes out, then you download the full game. You know, Microsoft's another good company that they're really good on returns for digital stuff.
Yeah,
Bro, that's why I'm strictly physical, bro. Unless it's
Same here.
some game that you
Same.
can just like, okay. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting Smash Bros physically.
I
To
have
always
Smash Bros.
have
digital.
digitally to always have it on the Switch. Like Splatoon 2, I feel like is a game you should have digitally.
Pokemon, Animal Crossing.
Yeah, when Animal Crossing
games
comes
like
out.
that,
So it's
I
just like-
feel
But
that's
you guys
a-
got to understand, a lot of kids have Switches. Like parents have kids have Switches, so it's
True.
It's a lot easier for them to deal with and be able to manage not having to carry games everywhere and just have a big ass memory card.
Memory card. Mm-hmm.
That on top
Like I
of
said,
I was able to deal with that as a
Nintendo.
kid. Like, why can't this current generation deal with that?
I mean,
It's-
'cause
like we all had Game Boys. We all
Okay,
had
we were
Game Gears and
forced to do that as a kid. There's
These
a
kids-
difference. We
Yeah,
were
we're
forced to do that as a kid.
millennials. We don't want to carry shit around with us. We already got phones and shit in our
We don't
pockets.
work for anything.
Hold on, I bought my daughter a Nintendo Switch, and I would rather have her digital instead of her losing $60 games
$60 games.
left and
So,
right.
like I
I'm
said,
actually
They are pretty
Unless
small.
you broke
I will
the
give
goddamn
like,
system
Nintendo
and you're
Switch games
screwed.
are tiny.
yeah, but like it just at the end of the day, they just gotta, you know, if people don't want the game or they change their minds, well, give them their money back,
They
dude.
should at
Especially
least
if
have
it's just a
change their
pre-order.
mind.
Especially if it's a
Yeah.
pre-order, dude.
If you
Microsoft-
haven't played the game yet, you should be able to get a refund for it. Period.
yeah.
Well,
That's
part
my-
of
that's
the-
my stance
Part
on
of the
it.
problem that they need to do is they need to have an option to where you can either hit just buy, download, and buy. Because right now it's just as soon as you buy it, it's automatically downloading.
Well, I think
What if-
even then. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. My bad.
I was gonna say like the same way that you would have a physical and you have the option to return it. Like I feel like that should be the same way when it comes to digital as well. Like if physical if you can trade in your game or return your physical game back to a store where you purchased it. What's the difference between doing that with a digital copy?
Bro, it's like systems. Okay, if you go and sell, let's say we got a Wii U, and you got digital games on your Wii U, bro. When you go to sell that Wii U at GameStop or something, what's the first thing they do once they get it?
They clean it out.
They clean it out.
Yeah.
They completely
They'll
clean
clean out
it
the
out.
Switch. They'll clean
So
the Switch
those-
out too.
So what the thing is, when you buy those digital games, though, if you go and get, let's say another
Hey, baby girl.
PlayStation, or we talking about Switch right now. If you go and get another Switch, those digital games that you bought on your Switch account will still be on your Switch account when you get a new Switch, correct?
Right.
Yeah.
So
Like,
the only thing
when you
about
buy-
digital, the thing that I know they push about digital is buy it digitally, and no matter what you do, it'll always be on your account. No matter what, if you get a new system, you break a new system, so that game is completely tied to you and no one
but
else.
But they should have the ability to manage the software that's tied to your account, right?
Yeah.
So are you saying it should be some type of way to sell from account to account digital games?
I don't know about that. Just
Bro,
more
why
of
you
like,
talking, bro? That's a
ownership.
good ass business idea, bro. That's a good ass business idea.
That's
bro.
so
We need to come up with some shit like that.
Digital ownership. That's the step
Yes,
that we
bro.
need to get to. Because okay, for sure, how you doing, by the way? Because he actually just brought this up. He says, "I only have physical copies because of licensing. With digital copies, they can revoke your license at any time. You aren't buying the game; you're buying the license to it. We need to get to a point to where you're buying a digital game." Like it's yours, period. No matter if the service,
no matter what. Because like for example, the Scott Pilgrim game, you know what I mean? That's gone.
Yes,
So
I did a video on that game too.
It's like if you have it on your original Xbox, that's I mean, it's right there. But if you delete it, it's gone. It's wiped off the face of the earth.
Isn't that Scott Pilgrim game at the same level as the PT demo? Like, isn't if you have the Scott
PT is gone too.
Yeah,
if
the only way
you have
you
a system with those games on it, it's like worth way more, right?
Yeah.
Well, you
so
like
for instance, if you
for
like,
way more.
Yeah, I think if you so like you can't delete the game at all. Like so, you technically own it, but like first, if you have a 360 or PS4 PT or an Xbox 360 with Scott Pilgrim, if you delete that game off your console, you can't re-download it. It's gone forever.
It back.
So actually, Steam does do that. If you buy a game, they take it off the marketplace. You still keep it. Like take DuckTales Remastered. That's off the store. I never had it installed, and I've been installing a long time. But it's still on my account, and I can install it at any time and play it.
But it's not on the store anymore.
Yeah, you can't buy it.
But like
eventually, that might go away as well, Richard.
Shit, William.
Or in the case of PT and Scott Pilgrim, those games, if you delete those off the consoles, you can't.
It's very good. Thank you, baby.
You can't download those again. If I'm not mistaken, they're gone. They're wiped off the face. You're gonna have to buy another console for a probably extreme amounts of money to fuck with that game on it. To play it again.
Hey,
everybody, at some point we should be moving.
Everybody, stay tuned, guys, because we got a giveaway going up. Minutes.
Yeah.
So stay watching.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Also, reminder: the giveaway is in our Discord server now.
Oh yeah, in the Discord.
So you need to join our Discord server, and the bot will randomly pick somebody in the Discord server. So you have to join our Discord server to win the giveaway.
That'd be dumb as fuck.
So I mean, also we didn't do intro.
Wait.
Man,
clearly didn't do intros.
Well, we got two guests.
It's fine, bro.
We were offline. We were offline for like seconds. I saw it. We're good now.
We're good now.
Okay.
But I mean, digital, dude. There just got to be some kind of better policy for returning, especially if the game's not out yet. If the game is out, then you can't return it. You know what I mean? Like I understand that, but if you pre-order a game and you change your mind and you want to pick up a physical copy instead or something like that, they should definitely honor giving your money back.
I can see that. I can see that. Go ahead.
Or at least just do what Steam does. Just if you played more than 2 hours, then whatever. It's 2 hours. I feel like it's enough. Like you goody. Like you at least get a concept of what you're playing.
Yeah,
and then if you don't.
But here's the better question though. Like, what the fuck are we doing pre-ordering digital games? Why are we doing that in the first place?
Sometimes you get bonuses.
You get bonuses.
Right.
Also, some nowadays you get digital pre-order bonuses, so you only can get it through digitally.
And also
games that are digital
you get the benefit of getting the game like the moment it releases at midnight.
Yeah, so because you don't
have to leave your house and
it's all marketing horseshit then.
So you don't have to wait about it. You don't have to wait for
it. And when you preload it, you can play it like the moment it comes out. You don't have to wait for it to install.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
So like I said, digital definitely has its ups, but like I said, I think you have to be fair for digital people too, you know what I mean? Like if they don't want the game and you pre-ordered it and they charged you, but the game then they should give you your money back. You should be able to call them.
I just thought like that digital pre-orders and the physical pre-orders were the same.
You can cancel a physical pre-order.
I know. Like with Nintendo, I know Nintendo gives you more gold points if you have
gold coins.
If you have it digitally than physically.
Yeah.
So Nintendo themselves are pushing for
more digital, but that's just the future of gaming.
That's a whole another prospect.
Another topic.
But
But
my last opinion on the subject is I'm a father myself. I bought my daughter a Switch Lite. If there's ever a game she asks me for and I end up downloading the wrong game, right now, if I pre-order the wrong game, I'm screwed. That's just gonna hit my pockets no matter what. There's no getting a refund for that. So and a lot of kids in this world have Switches. Of course, in here we're all adults with Switches, so we're very mindful about our purchases and stuff like that. But not a lot of parents are going to be mindful of what their parents buy wrong games all the time. So you know what I'm saying? So this is super anti-consumer, and I don't agree with it at all.
What blows my mind is that I see Nintendo fans defending, it's literally screwing them over too. And they're still defending why Nintendo did this. Dude, that is anti-consumer. This will
that
fuck
is
you
not
in your
okay to
ass
defend this, guys.
in the
It's
future.
not.
This will fuck you in your fucking ass in the future, dude. So defend Nintendo all you want, then watch it happen to you. In the future.
This isn't us being mean to Nintendo. This isn't us being haters. This is us looking out for you. You, the fan.
Wait, we're not hating on Nintendo?
Oh my god.
Oh shit, I'm in the wrong podcast.
We're trying to look out for you to make being a Nintendo fan a better experience for everyone. Don't support Nintendo with this at all. It's not cool, man.
I mean, or just don't fucking buy digital games, bro.
Physical, bro.
See, I can see what OK for Show is saying. He said if you pre-order a physical copy, they can give you a digital copy as well, like how Blu-ray DVDs do that. That could work.
Yeah, but then people are just going to be giving away fucking their codes to their friends and shit like that, and that cuts into their sales.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
that
it's just like that, and then Nintendo's screwing themselves over. So like I said, in the future, I'm sure they'll come up with some kind of fair policy for digital people, digital only. Yep. But until then, I mean, we're just going to be getting screwed over by them.
Bro, if you buy your shit digitally, bro, think about it. You buy your shit digitally, bro. What happens 20, 25 years from now? What happens to that digital?
They look more
as long as
your software, you're basically screwed.
The newer generation consoles are going to be out, and you're not going to care about digital purchases. You know what I mean? They're going to be gone in the past. At least physical. I mean, you can, you have that copy.
They'll still be there.
So I don't know,
bro. Could you imagine if it was a fucking physical copy? What's that fucking rare Nintendo? The Nintendo World Championship, that gold cart.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Bro, you that this is just digital only, bro. Come on.
That game would never have a digital copy though. So
you get what you hear what I'm trying to.
I get what you're saying. But
yes, that's what I'm saying.
That argument's not really
rare games, bro. I feel like it's something about, bro. I have this game physical, bro. I have fucking Spider-Man 2 for fucking PS2. You know what I'm saying? I have some fucking rare ass game.
Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn.
Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn, bro.
Well, that was like Earthbound on the Wii U.
But I guess we'll move on to the next topic. The next topic. This should be interesting. Yeah. I'm not a super tech savvy guy, but there's a lot of Switch Pro rumors going around. It's been going on for 2 years now, maybe even since 2018.
It's been going on since 2017,
2018. The Switch Pro, Volta, I don't know what that is. It's like a chip, I guess. Better than what
Volta
it's currently
architecture.
Inside. Yeah, apparently it's better than what's in the Switch now. But
fucking toaster's better than the Switch now.
I mean, Digitimes came out and said a couple weeks ago that there's a Switch Pro coming out this year, and they said it's supposed to support obviously this is bullshit, but 4K. Checkerboard
and
stuff
like
that.
And some background on the whole Volta code name. It's the code name that was given to the GPU for the new NVIDIA chip. It was first announced in 2013, but it wasn't fully announced until 2017. It's named after the 18th, 19th century Italian chemist Alessandro Volta.
Okay.
It's NVIDIA's first chip to feature tensor cores, so cores that superior deep learning performance over regular CUDA cores.
Yeah. I don't know what that is, honestly, but
Clueless doing his research. Holy shit!
But I mean, the Switch Pro, people are saying this, it's not going to even be what people are thinking it's going to be. Like, pretty much they're saying it's still going to be the same old Switch, still going to be weak. It's still not, run games good or something like that. It's just going to make it, I guess, the battery run better. Like, I heard it helps the hardware run better without having the Switch blow up, basically, or just, have the Switch running, as hard as it is.
More efficient
with the current Switches. Yeah, it's more efficient, basically. So,
the rumor was also talking about that it's not supposed to be, like, how are you going to bump up, because the rumor is right now it's bumping up to 4K support, but in regards to performance issues, they're saying don't have a massive bump. So we're going to go from 720 to 4K, but there's hardly going to be any performance improvements. Like, we have the wrong thing in mind here.
I think it's just going to run more better and efficiently. I'm one of those guys. I would like a more powerful Switch because while I love my Switch, you guys cannot tell me half these games on the Switch look like ass and run like ass.
Yeah, they do.
They do.
They look like garbage.
Big example. Leave your hair alone. Shout out to Julio.
It wasn't Julio.
But like, so I mean, like,
that was poetic, Julio.
Like the Switch Pro thing. The Switch Pro thing, though. I mean, I don't really get like Nintendo fans. Like, they're so against this, but they were like, ready for the Switch Lite. Something.
Mark Bryan said that Xavier chip is $750 each, bro.
No, that's pounds, bro.
That's pounds.
No.
He put the dollar amount next to it.
Okay, yeah.
$750, bro.
I mean, I just want a pro version because I want things to look and run better. You know what I mean? It doesn't even have to look like dropping like 4K, but at least 1080.
At least
consistently.
Stay consistent 1080, bro.
And a consistent 30, bro. Like half a game. Like, dude, you had games like Saints Row the Third. It looks worse than the Xbox 360 version.
Yeah.
How?
That's pretty awful that it's worse.
Yeah.
Than
How, bro?
Yeah. There should be no reason for that.
Yeah.
Well,
that's also the developer how well they port their actual game. They can make it. It's a really old game. I would assume that it had to be optimized well enough so you could play it on the Switch. You could play like
at least 1080, bro. Because if some of these other game companies who port their games over can make their stuff look decent, like Capcom makes their their ports was the Resident Evil ports were 1080, except Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4 was 900, but all their other ones was 1080. And while some of them did kind of their performance wise kind of dipped here and there, mostly it was stable. But you got guys like that fucking company was it THQ or Nordic, who did the Saints Row the Third.
Yeah,
dude, that game looks like trash, dude. Fairy Fencer F.
Oh, a masterpiece.
Have you seen how that game runs, bro? I bought that game for $50. Bro. I bought that game for 50 fucking bucks.
Fairy Fencer
F. Whatever it's called.
Julio about to snap, bro.
Have you guys seen how Ark looks like on the Switch?
Oh,
or Mortal Kombat?
But here's the thing. Here's the thing that's always it's lazy porting. I agree with you, Mark Bryan. But here's the thing: Nintendo fans, since it's available on the Switch, are gonna buy it because it's available to be played portably.
Yeah. Nintendo fans.
But then again, Nintendo doesn't. Nintendo says they vet these titles, right? Like, but Nintendo doesn't really do anything to say, bro, this game looks like trash.
Because
like,
they know
this
people
game
are gonna
cannot
buy it.
Because they're suckers. Everyone's suckers, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they say they vent the eShop, bro, but it's so much trash ass games on the eShop.
Yeah,
so
it's all shovelware. The eShop is
it's
terrible too.
Games.
The eShop itself even lags.
Terrible itself.
Transition back and forth.
Hang on.
Saints Row runs way better right now.
William, I think you're muted.
Yeah, I realized that when I said something.
For a while.
What are you doing, Will?
I'm just waiting for the right time to talk, to be honest.
Just stay on mute.
So you mute yourself to talk?
No, I didn't know why I was on mute. I legit don't know why.
Yeah,
but the Switch thing, like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not talking like I just want a better, more powerful Switch. I want like all these games. I'm tired of like it's getting to a point where I'm starting to get tired of like all these 10-year-old ports And when these 10-year-old ports do come to the Switch, they look worse than the fucking previous generations iterations of the game.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
Come
I mean,
on, dude.
it's not
Like,
even the
seriously?
ports. There are some first-party Nintendo games that run bad, like
They
Xenoblade
look
2.
bad.
Yoshi's
looks
I
terrible,
literally
dude.
stopped playing that game because it looks so bad.
Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey run
Had frame
900p.
drops.
They're running 900. They look decent.
Mario
But-
Odyssey
but-
had bad pop-in though.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even Breath of the Wild, the
Yeah,
frame rate
Puppet's not
dips.
that big
I
of a
love
deal.
that game to
Yeah,
death. The
the
frame rate
frame
dips
drops.
is terrible,
Yeah.
especially in the Lost Woods,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
That thing
the
drops down to
Core
like the 20s.
They
Yeah,
actually
of course,
updated it.
yeah,
It runs
dude,
a lot
But
better
I
now.
mean, I can give Breath of the Wild some leeway because Breath of the Wild was
Which
literally
was a straight port.
Switch
Yeah, it was a
launch
straight port, yeah.
exclusive. It was
It was a
also
Wii U game.
Wii U port.
Yeah.
We've had games
Yeah.
and ports that are coming out the Switch that the Switch has almost been out for 3 years almost.
Uh-huh.
You should be able to fully utilize whatever power the Switch has at this point.
Yeah.
So, if there are some companies that can still port things well, it's not just a matter of the Switch. It's a matter of how you're porting them at this point.
I don't know, but like,
Yeah.
but even if Nintendo themselves can't keep games at a steady 1080, what does that mean? Is it their fault? Is it the porting, or is it the hardware that can't handle it? It's getting to the point where it's the hardware that can't run the games at how they want it. You know, Luigi's Mansion 3 is a fantastic looking game. That is the best looking Switch game on the Switch right now,
And it runs good too.
and it looks beautiful. But
I
even
didn't
that
I didn't see any frame drops at all.
There's no frame
drop,
rate, but even that can't even run at a steady 1080p. It's dynamic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, dude, like, it's the hardware. I mean, it's just too weak. Most of these games look bad. You know, even though I'm a sucker and I still fucking buy them.
So what are Metro Last Light in 2033 going to perform like?
We don't know.
I don't know.
Like ass.
I don't even
Probably
know.
1080p, 30, 25
Going by
frames.
their history, I would be safe to assume that it's not going to run.
Mm-hmm. But look at, like The Witcher 3.
30 probably.
Oh god, nah. Ooh.
The Witcher 3, while that is impressive, that game looks terrible on the Switch.
Looks like
bro.
a PS2
like trash.
game.
It looks fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Dude, and like I see Nintendo fans, it looks good. It looks good. What are you guys talking about? It's like, no, it doesn't.
A lot of the Nintendo fans were really getting behind it because of the cartridge. The fact that it was all on
32?
one cartridge.
The 32 gigabyte cartridge.
That's the biggest thing that they were giving them like credit for. Is like, I haven't seen too many Nintendo fans like really try to defend that The Witcher 3 looks good on the Switch.
Man,
But
have
the
you seen
fact that
some?
it was able to take the
there's like-
whole 32 was what the one that they're
Yeah,
defending.
it was kind of like a slap in the
There's
face.
quite a few people we all know very well who's defending how it looks. I'm not gonna say names. There's been
the
quite a few
crypt.
people. There's a lot
The
of
crypt in
people.
Mortal Kombat 11 has more fog than Turok 1. I'm done. I'm out.
my
You know what I mean? So
God,
it's
dude.
just like, while there's definitely impressive looking games on the Switch, I just want, something that can make all games. Oh shit!
So, Prez, let
Constantly.
me ask you and everybody else. Ideally, if this rumored, I won't even say upgrade, but step up, is to be true, what kind of improvement would you want as compared to like cost?
I just want steady frame rate and at least 1080. Games have to be 1080 now. For me,
So,
man.
are you willing
720
to
starting to
pay?
get to. I'll pay 400. I'm day one, bro. Day one, dog. I've been saying this for 2 years since I've known all you guys. I said Switch Pro would be a day one purchase.
$100 increase is not too bad considering it's not getting a massive improvement. I could agree with that.
So
Yeah.
something
I have a
would do-
different answer.
You go first, Tyler.
Go ahead.
Yeah, just I want more features. I want there to be. I think some of the things that are being held back from the system, like themes, folders, voice chat on the systems, party chat, being able to stream, being able to capture longer video clips. Like I think the power of the system has something to do with that as well. So I want more features. I would want that over graphical performance. That's just me.
I gotta kind of agree with that point. One of those points
My bad, bro.
because we're a year later into Smash and we still cannot use the capture functionality.
The Wii U could upload your Smash for Glory matches to
We're
YouTube.
literally at a year of Ultimate being out, and we still have to go through their third-party app. We don't have we can't just upload straight to YouTube or whatever. It's like we literally have to update it to Smash World or save the replay, convert the replay, then put it onto a computer, then after putting it onto a computer, then upload it to YouTube. So it's like
we need a phone. We need a phone to talk with people in voice chat during gameplay for first-party Nintendo games.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So my answer to your question, if I don't know if this would really answer, but I would actually sacrifice the portability of the Switch if it meant getting a stronger version.
That's what OK for Show said, bro. Even if it makes it way bigger, he will want a stronger.
Yeah, just make like an actual console, not a tablet.
Yep. But this is how I see it, though. Like, I mean, the Switch Lite defeated the purpose of it being a Switch called Switch. Why not? Why can't the Switch Pro defeat the purpose of being a Switch?
Yeah, call it like the Switch Home.
You know what I mean?
Like, I still think that the Switch is just going to be like it's going to be basically the Switch Pro if they make one. It's basically just going to be a dock.
I mean, the Switch Lite basically defeats the purpose of it being a Switch.
I don't know.
You can't dock it.
I don't think Nintendo would just do a home version
if they make,
of the Switch.
The Switch Lite is just a portable system. Why not? Yeah, there's literally nothing in the Switch dock right now. Anyway, put some more shit in that, bro. People
could they do that though? Could they put something in the dock to help the Switch boost its performance?
No,
right?
It wouldn't just be a dock thing. It would have to be the chip inside the Switch itself. They'd have to update both the portability and the Switch being docked for that to work. Because
do you think we talking Nintendo here? But do we really think Nintendo's gonna make a 4K Switch? Or do we think they're gonna make
maybe 4K streaming? Maybe 4K
they gonna put something in the dock to give you like consistent 1080p.
Maybe 4K streaming dock wise, like for like the the streaming apps. Because even the base Xbox
streaming,
One,
bro, we can only get 30-second clips right now, bro. What the fuck
no, but streaming as in like Netflix and Hulu. 4K streaming as in like 4K, watching streams like the. I mean, the base Xbox One can do that. The base PS4 can.
And I love Nintendo, bro. I don't.
That's what maybe they're talking about. Like I said, nowadays it's getting to a point where like even 720 is just too ugly to look at. It's too blurry. It's what I mean. Like especially with all these.
Well, especially when you're like buying like a 55
I feel like me personally, frame rate is more.
Frame rate is better, yeah. I want steady frame rate, but like games gotta be at least 1080, bro.
It can't be just with the Switch. We're not even getting
720.
Would you rather have a game 720, 60, or 1080?
But we don't get that from third parties.
1080 30, as long as it's 30 is stable.
And we don't even get 1080 30.
I played Fire Emblem Warriors 1080 30. I could not play it 760. 720 is way too blurry.
It would depend on what kind of game if I'm playing. If I'm playing an FPS or if I'm playing a fighter, I'm gonna go for more frames.
60.
I'm gonna go for more frames. But if I'm going for a game that's like focused on story and focused on how it's looked,
1080.
I'll probably go for the 1080 one.
Yep. You're right.
Switch can display 4K video already. It just needs an OS update.
With the hardware, that thing will barely run that shit.
Certain games like Fire Emblem Warriors, like what's the other game that gives you performance mode? Like you either get
Rocket League.
The developers do that. Like so like it's like more performance mode or resolution. Performance or resolution.
Yeah, give people a choice between
Give people a choice. Don't just like limit like, bro, this game gonna look like complete garbage.
Because have you seen? Have you guys seen Fire Emblem Warriors in 1080 30? It looks great, dude.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
It looks fucking fantastic.
It goes back, bro. If they had a performance mode for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, for example, oh my god, bro, it'd have been the
Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I love that game.
Maybe I can get past 5 hours of the game,
bro. Because Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it's a great game. It's a little overhyped compared to 1, honestly. But I mean,
one's better.
Yeah, I mean, obviously. But
I ain't played one, so I'm still gonna say X is better, bro.
X.
Oh man, a culture I see.
X is so
I tried X,
but bro. People hate on X so bad, bro. X is really good.
Yeah, I was talking about Xenoblade,
X was
bro.
the least notable out of the 3 titles, dude. Come on,
now. And the fact that Nintendo and Microsoft is remaking the first
I want to hear William's opinion on this because he's been muted and trying to talk this whole time.
Go ahead, William.
Go ahead, Will.
Oh, I already said my piece.
You're muted.
Doesn't say
oh my God,
anything, bro.
No, he is. He's talking, but he's muted.
William, you're
William,
I'm not
mute
muted.
yourself, son.
You're so
I'm not
stupid.
muted. Hello?
You're muted again.
Can't
Bro.
hear you, William.
That's what I thought, Dank. Like, even Dank said it. The Tegra X1 processor can be improved. You're right.
I was watching William's screen. He's tried
Can
to
you
talk
hear
like
me
10
now?
times.
Bro, I think he's a mime, bro.
William, we can't.
No, I
hear you,
mean,
dude.
I know.
the output, say Netflix in 4K, not native games. No, we know what you meant. That's
Yeah,
that's
we know what you
Prez,
said, bro.
That's what Prez was saying. That's what he assumes what's gonna happen if we get this Switch Pro.
Just
Oh, I heard
We
that.
can hear you tapping on the mic.
I
Is it
just
working now?
don't think. Yes,
Yeah.
bro.
We
Go
That's
ahead.
fucking dumb.
Go
I
ahead,
apologize
Will. Go ahead,
about
Will.
that.
Go ahead, Will. Go ahead.
So, everything I said, no one fucking heard me.
No,
Bro.
We haven't heard you.
Oh my
so
god,
start
I
over.
don't keep track of this shit. Okay, so.
that's why I stopped to bring attention to it.
Okay, this makes sense. Okay, let me retrace my thoughts. So, when we're talking about, like how we want, like, 1080, 30, 720, 60, I said that barely any of the Switch games can manage any of the target, like, specs that we want. Like, the only games that we really get, like, 1080, 60 is, like, the first
You're
party
gonna say
shit.
Mario
Yeah.
He's gonna say Mario Kart.
I'm not gonna say
Smash
that,
Brothers.
but-
Smash.
I'm
say
not
Smash
for that
Brothers
shit.
1080-60?
Is
Is it
Smash
1080-60 or is it
1080-60?
900?
Smash is 60
Smash.
with the
I
biggest
thought
input delay of the
900
lifetime.
Smash is
Fuck
1080-60.
Smash.
It's 1080-60. I know Mario
I thought
Kart.
it
I
was
think
1080-60.
Pokken Tournament's also 1080-60 also.
Yeah.
No,
um,
Pokken 720, 60.
Oof.
Pokemon is
Pokken,
also
oof.
1080. Pokemon's frame rate is an issue.
Pokemon
but
is
Pokemon is 1080
it's
negative 12.
and then it's
1080 negative
non-locked
12.
frame rate, right?
yeah, it's
1080
it's-
negative 12, bro. 1080 negative
The
12.
frame rate is-
Yeah, if
the
you're in
frame
the
rate's
wild
bad.
area with online on, it's like
Yeah,
10
it's-
frames per second.
10 frames per
Bro,
second.
hey,
if
and
you're
I love
lucky.
Pokemon, bro. Y'all know how I feel about Pokemon. Love
Yeah, but
Yeah. So,
I'm
Mark,
just-
let me ask you this. So, since I know you're a pretty tech guy, and I see you like to just straight clown and roast on Super Metal Dave,
Super Metal Dave, bro.
realistically, what will the Switch Pro be?
me?
I want to see you because I know you're a tech guy. So, like, if you could type that up, what realistically, what do you think the Switch Pro will be, and will it disappoint people? As in, like,
You
how
right.
we
They
want.
can't, like, the OG Switch can't, the clock speeds can't be improved. Mark's right about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm actually
trash.
curious.
That's also facts.
I think the Switch Pro.
The thing with the Switch Pro,
Yeah.
the thing with the Switch Pro is that the reason why Nintendo chooses not to overclock the speeds is because of battery life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But doesn't
And
doesn't,
most
doesn't
people,
but
most
doesn't
people
the
have
Volta
the
help?
OG Switch, not the extra battery life one.
Yeah, but doesn't Volta wasn't Volta supposed to help with that, like the hardware and like the GPUs and stuff like that, like to help the system
Yeah, that's
overall
what they
run better
said. That's
and
what I
more
read.
efficient?
I'm
what I
assuming
read.
if they
That's
are
what I
talking
read.
about doing an improved Switch, they're probably going on top of the processor.
I thought from what I because I'm not really tech savvy either, but from what I hear is the Volta is not a custom chip, right?
Not
Volta
fully
is-
custom,
the
no.
I
Volta-
don't think it is.
No.
Volta is something is not a chip. It's y'all get what I'm trying to say.
I'm not
I
tech
can't
savvy
put
either,
I
so
can't
you
put it
get-
into words. It's not a chip. Like what the fuck is it? I can't put it into words. Whatever. What I'm trying to say is
It's architecture, bro.
yeah, that's what I'm so right now the Switch has a X1 in it, right?
Tegra X1, yeah.
A
I
basic
don't know
what's that.
X1 with
And they
like
said
one or
that
two
chip
changes.
that chip is stock and not even meant to be in the Switch. And if Nintendo just made a custom chip, the Switch would be way stronger than it is now with just this X1. Right? Just if they change the
It depends
chip,
on like
correct?
the spec numbers and what really
Smaller,
comes out
no
of that machine.
bezel, possibly 1080p screen or 900p, 8 gigabytes of DDR RAM. Xavier is the chip, Volta is the architecture. Yeah.
Bro, I don't know. I'm not tech savvy, but I know damn well they ain't about to get no 8 gigabytes of DDR
They're
RAM.
not.
They're
They're
not.
not. Probably don't reach anywhere near 8 gigabytes.
It's
So-
not gonna be nowhere
And
near.
I remember
8
hearing it
gigabytes,
about when the
bro.
Switch first came out. Wasn't the T1 by
What
the
up,
time
Devo?
the Switch came out already outdated?
It was super
Yeah.
Yes,
outdated.
yes, bro.
Yes, it was.
There was
there's
already an
there's also been
X2
rumors-
Pascal that was
Yeah, but
already
there's
made for
also-
mobile devices with that's using the Tegra X2.
But then they did say that Nintendo chose the X1, the Tegra X1
They
because
chose
So
it
they-
because
so
they
the
were
rumor
afraid
has it
about the
gonna
Switch not
sell-
selling.
Yeah,
The rumor has it is that Nintendo had two models. They had a model that was like decently powered, and
the
they had a
dev
cheaper
kit. The
model.
dev kit was way stronger than the actual Switch, right?
And
Yeah.
The dev kit
Dev
had
kits
like
are
what?
always like that though.
yeah,
Two
dev kits are always
times
like
a
that.
RAM.
Yep.
No, but yeah,
And-
the rumor was Nintendo had 2 models. Nintendo was scared to bring out the beefier model because they didn't know if the Switch was going to sell, so they went with the cheaper model.
After the failure of the Wii U.
After the
And
failure
then
of the Wii U, so they
afterwards,
went with the
saw
more cheaper.
selling, and they
Mark,
decided to go
Mark,
make it
you
a
think
cheaper
do you
one.
really think they're gonna give a commercial 8 GB RAM Switch to just people? How
There's
much
no
is that
way.
gonna be? How much is that gonna be, Mark?
I
Be
don't
real,
see
bro.
why they wouldn't at this point because we're
Well,
at the
how much is that gonna be, bro? How much is that
I
gonna
think
be?
the Switch
I
right
don't
now
think
only has
it's,
It can
like,
get to the point where if it's $400 or $500, I don't know. I
Bro,
could pay for
if it's
$500
$400 or
Switch,
$500, bro, and the PS5 and the Xbox Series X is coming out at $400, $500, $600, what
That's
are people
tough,
gonna get, bro?
dude. That's
It's
tough.
I mean, if it's portable,
okay,
then it'd be like the
this
next
conversation.
thing.
People have always bought Nintendo with power. Nintendo has always been underpowered. People buy
Yeah.
Nintendo for the game, so that's not even a fair argument.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time too, though, you got to realize this, though. This is, and I'm actually one for like defending this. Dude, next generation is right around the corner, bro. Third party is important. Third party.
Yeah,
is
it's like
important.
October,
third party,
right?
Yeah,
Not for
third party
Nintendo
is
fans. They
important.
don't buy that shit. And they bitch
Yeah,
about
but dude,
it, but they don't buy it.
look at the Switch though. The third party games are trash.
Are actually selling,
running
but they're
wise,
trash.
and they're still selling.
They're still selling.
So this is the
They're
thing,
still
though. If Nintendo wants to, keep their sales at a high rate, like boom, everything just fly off the shelves, they're gonna have to do something. Series X is coming out and PS5 is coming out, bro. You think these devs are gonna want to work on the Switch? That's going to be like 3 or 4 generations.
I'm pretty sure they'll
weaker
find like
than
a smaller element
than
to port
those
this shit.
consoles. They're not gonna do it. They're not gonna. People are saying, "Oh, Cyberpunk 2077 should be in the Switch because Witcher 3 is running on the Switch." Dude, Cyberpunk 2077 can't even run the base Xbox One, dude, and that's why it got delayed. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you want these third party games, which do sell on Switch, Nintendo has to do something. They have to. That's just how I see it. They can't always rely on their first party games because then they're gonna start rushing all their big hitters. Fire.
But I agree with what Tua said. The first party games is why you buy Nintendo consoles.
Nintendo's
Yeah,
never
but if they're
worried
not-
about that.
Yeah, but if these consoles coming out are powerful,
But
and they're
real
not getting
talk,
these third-party
like
games,
yeah, exactly.
they're gonna be rushing their first party games.
How
out. They're gonna be
long-
just
how long
throwing
do
Mario
you
games
think-
at you, and the
how
quality
many-
drops
how
in their
many-
games.
Bro, how many ports of these next generation games do you think the Switch is gonna be?
They're
Be
gonna
honest,
get
the
with
same
all
amount.
the rumors, with all the
None.
rumors that
They'll
they're
get the
talking
same.
about how strong the PS4 and the Xbox Series X is, bro. And they talking about these bitches running 1440p, 120 frames a second, bro. They said some of these games won't even be able to run on the OG Xbox or the Xbox One S, bro.
Exactly.
really
So
think
what
they
I'm
got fair though?
telling you.
But
I think they still have a huge backlog of like 7th generation games that companies could port over to the
And
Switch.
then
So they
that shit
probably
barely
sell
look
well,
any
honestly.
better.
Come on,
Because
bro.
they're
Actually, they
Come on,
look
bro.
worse.
No, bro. I'm ready. I feel like the Switch has been out long enough, bro. I'm ready to get shit day and day.
hold on.
Fuck this. Oh, 2 months
My thing
later.
is though. Hold on. The Switch came out in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming
been
on
3
year
years.
3. When the PS4 came out in what 2013?
13,
The
2013.
PS4 Pro was what 2016.
16,
Was it the end of 2016?
Yes.
towards the end of 2016.
So, maybe by September then.
We don't know though. Like I said, I'm just all I'm saying is, as a Nintendo fan, yes, they can last on their first party games only, but if they're not getting these more fresh and new third party games, then there's no games. We're gonna be waiting like 2, 3, 4, 5 months
It's
for
gonna be the
Nintendo.
Wii U again.
No,
Yeah, it's gonna be
Mark,
the Wii U all over
Mark,
again,
Mark,
bro.
bro, Mark. Hold on, Mark, bro.
And they're gonna start rushing
The-
their games. They're
the
gonna throw you a
OG
shitty
Switch.
Mario game every year.
Mark Bryant, bro. The OG Switch is a stock X1.
No,
I
it was
a custom.
It was a custom chip,
It's
bro.
a custom Tegra
It was a
X1.
custom
The
chip.
OG switches, or y'all not talking about
The,
the
o-
revisions,
the OG
right?
Switch was the custom X1, bro.
It was,
Oh, well, my
It
bad.
was-
it wasn't
was
really custom,
intentionally-
but there was
It
some
was
things
intentionally
different.
made to not be powered as much as.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
hell,
how
like
it's
the
normally
Tegra
made.
X1 that they have is underclocked still.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but basically, all I'm saying is like, they gotta do something. And I know a lot of Nintendo fans say they
30
don't
to
have to
40
do
pounds,
anything.
dollars.
You know what
Damn,
I mean?
that's
But it's just like
That's
it's gonna
not
get to a
even
point
that
where
much. 30 to 40 pounds is what, basically $100.
That's what I'm.
Right?
That's what I'm saying.
Something like that, yeah.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
I do agree with you. They need to boost their
I know,
power
so-
because when Doom Eternal comes out, what are people going to pick it up on? PS4, PC, Xbox. They're not going to pick up the Switch version.
You'd be
Why
surprised.
did they pick up the
People
Why did they
picked
pick up the
that-
Switch
that-
version on
the last Doom?
of Doom?
They still bought that shit up on the the
Yeah,
other
exactly.
Doom, bro.
Like
They bought
But-
a fucking.
but-
They bought Wolfenstein 2 the Switch, bro. Do not sit here and tell me that they are not gonna buy this shit, bro.
No,
They
but you
don't
got,
buy this shit. Period.
but you also got to look at this though. But you also got to look at this though. Bethesda promised it was supposed to be day and date with the other versions. They don't even have a fucking date for it now. They don't even have a date for those Switch versions. So what is that saying? That they're saying, oh, okay, me and Richard had played Doom Eternal on Stadia. And
Stadia.
it looks on Stadia, unfortunately.
Oof,
but
Stadia. Oof.
But it was running. It looks great. Like it runs super fast paced and just moves smoothly. It was just a great looking, and it played really great too. Dude, the Switch version is gonna run 10 times worse than that, dog. You know what I mean? And it looks better than the 2016.
Hold on. When we're talking about you were running off the Stadia, what was it running off of?
Yeah. What were you
The
playing?
Wi-Fi. Richard.
No. I'm
Yeah,
not
No. Like
what it was running
Chrome,
through.
a Chrome
What
stick,
was
a
it
laptop,
running through?
a PC. Like what was it?
Yeah,
on?
what was it running through? I'm assuming it's a PC.
Yeah,
Yeah, it has to be
I'd say
PC.
it was a PC.
It was a
And
PC.
do we know the
They-
specs
we use-
on the
we use
PC?
No, but also this was at Max, so
bro,
they
Max
probably
better,
had
bro.
the best case scenario for how it was set up.
Exactly.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. When you played that demo of Doom Eternal on Stadia, you were probably playing on a souped up PC than more of any of us in here got.
That's
Let's
probably
be
right.
completely real here.
yeah.
But let's
Of
be
course,
completely
it's going to
real.
be 10 times worse on Switch, bro.
But here's the thing, though. Let's be completely real. The worst settings for Stadia will still look better than the Switch version,
Oof.
and you know that's a fact.
You talking about streaming off
Depending
a
on the
Chromecast,
computer.
bro? Streaming
Depending
off
on the
Chromecast,
computer,
No,
bro.
bro. No, bro.
I bet you
Streaming
any
off
much
Chromecast?
the
No,
Stadia,
it's
Doom
gonna
Eternal,
it's gonna be
will
laggy
look
as
better.
fuck, but
Will be better than how the Switch version runs. I guarantee you that, bro.
Okay,
Even then,
it's
I
gonna
think
be
I think the PS4 version will still look better, or even the Xbox version.
yeah.
The PS4
Yeah,
and
for
Xbox
sure.
are stronger than the Switch, though. What's the argument?
Yeah.
here?
I'm
Those are
arguing
gonna look
that
better.
people would prefer
Okay,
to buy on
okay.
those consoles more than the Switch if they own
okay.
multiple consoles.
Okay, guys, let me ask y'all this, and then we can move on to the next topic. With the Series X and the PS5 coming out, does Nintendo need a stronger version to
Yes.
get to that 100 million like that people have been predicting? Or do you think that they don't need that stronger version, that the Switch will just keep
Oh,
selling
they
how it's
don't.
selling
I don't necessarily
with the
think
Series X
Nintendo
and the X
needs
and the
it.
PS5?
Because we're barely getting as many third-party games compared to the other two companies. And I feel like with the new consoles and with all the porting companies like Panic Button and whoever the hell did the Dark Souls shit.
Why are we treating the Switch differently to every other console? You never see what a console is really capable of unless it's 2 to 3 years old.
I agree with
How
that.
many years are we into the Switch?
3
years.
going on the third year. But to
three.
his credit, bro, like we said, Luigi's Mansion look crazy. If Breath of the Wild 2 comes out and it looks fucking insane compared to Breath of the Wild 1, bro, because you know that was cross-gen game, and it just looks fucking crazy on Switch because it's
I don't think it's going to be insane. It's
bro,
going to be
well,
enough.
I
would
would
disagree
disagree
that- look
I would
way
disagree
better.
that it's going to look insane because you have,
Yeah.
one, Breath of the Wild was a port.
Yeah.
Two, Breath of the Wild
exactly.
came out on the Switch right when the Switch was
Cross-gen.
starting.
Cross-gen.
Three,
Nobody- they didn't really know
They
nothing.
already have all of the engine and everything that they need to run.
They'll probably just boost the
they can-
resolution. honestly.
They'll boost resolution and boost fucking performance as well.
Bro, I think it's
I
gonna be.
think-
I
I think
think
Breath of the Wild-
60, bro. I think Breath of the Wild 2.
No, it's going to be 10.
Nah.
It's going to be 10
It's gonna be
30.
1080
Yeah,
or
bro, I think it's
930.
gonna be
Yeah.
1080.
I think
If
it's
it's
But it's
a
going to be a
Pro-
lock 10.
I think
It's going to be a lock 30, no frame drops though.
Yeah,
I
That's,
think
that's my
I think
prediction.
if there is a Switch Pro though, I think it will. I probably could be 1080, 60. Well, other than
No,
that,
I'm
if
talking
it's-
about on a regular Switch, bro. I'm talking
It's
about
gonna
on
be
a
1080,
regular
30.
Switch.
1080, 30. 1080, 30. It's not gonna be 60,
With
bro.
bro, with what? How
Yeah,
many? How
1080,
many
30.
first party, bro? How many first?
You want
party
to put
games
money
have-
on it? You want to put
Bro,
money?
Oh,
on?
shit.
I'll take that. I'll take that
I'll
bet.
put $20 on it. I'll put $20 that it would be 1080
And Jay, if you lose,
I'll take
you got
that bet.
$20
It's
to
not
do that
gonna be
shit.
I'll take
bet
it
on
too.
It's gonna be 10. It's gonna be 1080 30.
1060.
1080
Look,
30.
bro, how many first-party games has Nintendo developed for the Switch right now?
A
Quite a
decent
bit.
amount.
A
They-
decent
they-
amount. So
And
they
how
are
many-
now
how many- and how many-
familiar.
and how many
They are
of them
Now
are
including
1080?
ports?
They are
And
now.
how many of them are
Bro,
1060?
They are now
Two
familiar.
are
They are now
1060.
familiar, bro. They are now familiar with the architecture. And what are those games, bro? Two of their biggest games.
Mark,
What is
one's a
Zelda?
port. One's a
What
port.
is
And
Zelda?
Smash.
Smash Bros. is huge. Zelda is huge. You don't think they
Zelda
gonna put
was
the
not
effort-
1080p. It was 900p.
900.
Bro, but it's also a port from the fucking Wii U.
Yeah, this one will be
Yeah.
completely made for the Switch.
The
For
Switch.
the Switch, bro. That's
It's
why
not
the
gonna be
UI
There's also
1080.
hella frame drops too,
It's
Jay.
not.
That's why the UI is kind of fucking shitty because it fucking come on, bro. No, bro. I think it's gonna be 1080 bro.
I do
No.
agree with Jay.
I think it's gonna be
I have to
1080
think.
bro.
You think it's gonna be 62?
I don't think it's gonna be 60.
1080.
I think it's be 30.
Nope.
60.
It's gonna be 30.
It's gonna
Lock
be
30.
1080 30.
All Zelda games
If
have
it's
been
at 60, it's
Maybe.
traditionally
gonna be
30
at 1080p.
frames.
It's gonna be at
Let's-
720 if they do it. It's
It's
at
gonna be
Yeah.
at 720 or
Yeah.
900.
I couldn't do.
see
I
that,
mean,
bro.
if they're
I
gonna
don't
do
see
that,
that,
since they
bro.
already, it's not a port, and the Switch has been out for almost 3 years now. You don't think they could at least do 900?
960.
They could do 900 maybe.
Oh no, yeah, I can see that, but I can't see
Okay,
1080.
now with them saying that, now I gotta think. Okay, you go into the forest, that shit hella drops. Look, okay, let's say if they got reason. Let's say I said it'd be at least 900 to 1080p 60, bro. 900 to 1080p.
It's not gonna be 660 frames.
It's not
per
gonna be
second.
60. I don't think it's gonna be.
No
Bro,
60
way.
I don't
FPS.
think it's gonna be 60, bro.
They couldn't even get Luigi's Mansion to run at 60 FPS. They couldn't even get Pokemon to run at 60.
But Luigi's
FPS.
Mansion won't look right running 60 FPS.
What do you mean? Any
It's
game
a-
will look good
it's
if it
a
runs at
lot
60.
of- Bro, it's not worth- no, bro, that's not what I'm saying.
What do you-
That's
Jay,
not
get
what I'm
booted.
talking
You're dumb
about.
as hell.
It's a third-person horror
Any game will look
game.
better at 60 frames per
It's a
second.
third-
Well, now
It's a
look,
cinematic
it was
30
just-
frames
it
per
was just-
second,
it was just
okay?
smoother.
Whatever.
Okay,
What
so
do you
so
mean?
the
Whatever,
the
bitch.
same the
All
same
right.
would apply. The same would apply to Legend of Zelda. What did they do? Frames because it wants to have that cinematic experience. Like it can be. I mean, I don't think honestly it's gonna be running that well. Yeah, they don't have to worry about the Wii U port, but there was a lot of lag. A lot. Like there was a lot of choppiness when you go to certain
Yep.
areas. Switch version.
Mhm.
I
Of
really
course.
feel like they can optimize
They
that
actually
well.
patched a
No
lot
doubt
of
about
it,
it.
though.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that it's gonna probably be 1080 30 without
Yeah, it's
any.
me 1080 30
yeah,
and much
major
more
frame
stable
drops.
30.
Yeah, like I can see the 60 frames maybe coming down the line if they're able to optimize it
Switch
to
Pro.
that point. But I don't think it's gonna be like at release.
It's gonna
like,
be a lock. It's gonna be a lock 30 at 1080, bro.
Or
Yeah,
900
or 1080.
I
30.
agree. I
It's
agree.
1-2.
100%, Press.
I agree.
Or
930,
1080
1080
dynamic.
30. That's my final
Or
bet.
1080.
I would
1080
rather.
dynamic.
I would rather take 96. 96.
Facts.
I mean,
I think anybody would take
I'm just
90.
saying, I'm being
I really
realistic,
want to take
though.
that, but that's not gonna happen.
I don't think
Right.
it's gonna happen
It's not
either.
gonna happen, not
it'll
with
be,
the base
it'll be
Switch.
60, 720 if anything. If they
All
do
right.
60.
So
But like I said, just like this, Jay just said something ridiculous. Like, no, games don't look.
No,
good at
no,
60
no,
frames
that's
per
not what
second.
you know what I'm trying to say.
60 frames.
Alright.
That's not.
This is
games
getting out of
are
hand. We'll
smoother
move on to the next
with 60
topic.
frames.
Yeah,
That
we
look
need-
good. That's
so
resolution.
everybody,
You know what I'm trying to say.
I want your last thoughts on this, and then we do need to move on to our next topic.
True.
My
True.
last thought about this: Nintendo does need to do something. I mean, I wouldn't say like ASAP, but I definitely do think they should start thinking about, okay, hey, these next gen consoles are coming out. We need to maybe boost up the Switch now, or maybe start thinking about dropping the next Switch in 2 years or something like that. But I think
I mean, they're
they've done it
already
with the
planning
3DS.
the new
They've done it with the
Switch
3DS. I think they will. I think they will bring a mid-gen refresher. It's probably gonna be a little bit more powerful. It's not gonna be like super powerful. But yes, I think Nintendo needs to do something, and I think they will.
Okay,
That's all I got.
William,
Go
what's your
Will.
last thoughts?
My thoughts is we don't really need a Switch Pro, but I would want a Switch Pro. I feel like the third-party games we're getting, and at this pace, will continue even after like the launch of the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. And we're not going to get everything, no matter what. We didn't get it with the.
No, that's obvious. But like
Yeah,
I
I
said,
know,
would you
but-
rather have Xbox
But
One and
with
PS4
Sony
ports? or-
porting, like so many
let Will
companies
finish
are just
first.
having.
Let Will finish, bro. We gotta get off.
There's like already like companies just like Panic Button just porting games and downgrading it for the Switch essentially. So they don't necessarily need a more powerful hardware because we're already getting half-assed versions of these freaking AAA games or third-party games, whatever the hell you want to call it.
Right.
And we're not getting everything. We're not going to get GTA 5. We're not going to get a Call of Duty. Never.
Right.
Them niggas definitely put GTA 5 on Switch, bro.
And it's going to look worse than the
Alright.
360 version. It's going to run
All
like
right,
PlayStation 3
Richard,
version.
Richard, last thoughts.
Fuck Nintendo.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
No, okay. I do think they do need to make a stronger Switch. I definitely don't think it's coming out this year, but
Yeah,
if they
I
do
would
make
want it
one
to come
at
out this
all.
year. That'd be dope. I'll be buying it day one.
I don't think they will though. I think there'll be signs that they're
I hope
dropping a
we're
new
wrong.
Switch,
All right.
but
Tyler,
yeah.
whenever
Okay.
you're ready, bro.
So, yeah. So, I don't think they're gonna do anything. I kind of agree with Lil a little bit. Like, there's a lot of 7th gen games that could still be ported over from other companies. That's like instant money for some of them. Like, you know, what if GTA 5 did drop on the Switch? God, you know that would fucking sell like gangbusters. If
Oh, yeah.
Rockstar announced
when
that
we
No,
get it,
matter,
it'd be
no matter how it
GTA 6.
ran, it would sell well.
Absolutely. It's a tough call. I don't think we're going to get one for this year. I agree with Richard on that end. I think at this point, if we're going to get a new Switch, it's going to be like a straight generational leap. It's not going to be like an incremental thing, like the Xbox One X or the PS4 Pro or anything like that. It's going to be a straight leap, new generation, with previous Switch games being backwards compatible. Blah blah blah. I think this new Switch that we're hearing about is probably just going to be, better performance battery wise, better screen. Maybe adding more features to the Switch, but that might be a little bit of a stretch. That's ultimately what I think. Yeah.
Okay. Boricua, what's your last thoughts?
All right, bro. Look, he's talking about Juan. He's talking about Juan.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I feel like it's all just all up to Nintendo at this point. I feel like definitely they are working on something to improve the Switch. I feel like they're trying to definitely try to create more of the family of Nintendo Switch families. Even if they have to break the barriers of what they originally intended the console to be, if it has to be a home console in order to improve the performance like that, so be it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are going to buy it anyways. And if they're going to do it, they might as well just go all in. Definitely. I mean, even if it's a little more expensive, I feel like the people who really want to play like with nice graphics are the people who prefer that. Like, so it's not like everybody's like. I feel like not everybody's gonna be like, oh, I want a stronger looking Switch. Like some people. I know some people in my friends that just care about playing the game. Like, oh, I just want to play Mario. I just want to play Smash Bros.
Just wanna play
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so.
That's such like a casual way of saying that kind of shit.
But there's people that say that I just want to play Mario. Like, they don't tell me which one. They just say Mario.
They just say Mario, so they can practically
From a
like
business
90% of the library
those
right
are
now.
the people. Those are the people you want to go after. What
the casuals,
Boricua was
right?
talking about.
Which is why
Yeah.
they made the
Business
Switch Lite
perspective.
first.
Right.
Exactly.
There's like
Because it's cheaper.
there's a vast amount of there's a general audience. There's a pro gamers. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And they're in
They want-
between ones too.
Yeah.
right, and the people in between, they want to target everybody. So I'm pretty sure they're working on something, bro. I feel they already have the Switch Lite. That's for handheld players. They have the
Casuals,
Pro
too.
for the casuals. Yep, and
Well,
the
not
Switch,
necessarily
regular
casuals. Anyone
Switch.
in the budget, really, yeah.
I think the Pro will be for more
That
the
too,
hardcore
yeah.
avid gamers.
Like, or if you're a parent, you want to give something to your kids. You don't want to give them a whole console with Joy-Cons. You rather play whatever.
Joy-Cons they can lose or break.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. My final thoughts.
I mean, you
before
get
we move
repairs
on,
for
bro.
free now, at least in America, because I got
My
my money
final
back
thoughts-
from them motherfuckers.
My final
All
thoughts
right,
before we
Dave.
move
Go
on,
ahead,
bro.
Dave.
My final thoughts, bro. It will be a Switch Pro, bro, and I think they're gonna make a stronger dock for the OG Switch, bro. I'm just saying.
We'll see.
I'm just saying. That's
All
it.
right, my brother, the greatness Lopez. What is your final thoughts on this subject?
Okay, so I think as much as I don't want this to happen, I think that the next Switch will potentially just be a Switch that we have now with just overclock speeds. I know it sucks to say,
That's
but
it,
knowing
bro.
Nintendo, it's something I can see them pull off.
Realistically, bro.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Bro.
I can see that as a possibility. They overclock
unfortunately,
the
that's
CPU.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but that's not what I would want. I mean, really, all I would want is just dynamic resolutions and locked frame rates. That's all. Locked frame rates being a priority, because I really do not like playing these, ports that come to the Switch and they run like garbage.
Right.
Overwatch.
Yeah, Overwatch.
Overwatch
ran
is
at
trash.
30 frames per
I
second.
On
haven't
Switch.
even played Overwatch.
I'm not gonna lie.
Considering the
It
fact that
looks
it's a first-person
it
shooter,
looks
it should not run
okay,
at
but like
It looks
the
okay.
frame
It
rate needs to
runs.
be fixed.
Yeah.
But
Well, what
yeah,
about
Is it like
Close?
a 30 frame that's not even like consistent?
Yeah. Close.
See,
What about
actually,
you, man?
I feel like
No,
I feel
Close
like
already
the
said
Switch
his,
that's out
bro.
now.
You already
Close
said
already
it?
I feel like
says, yeah.
the
Okay.
Switch that's out now is just a Switch that was just to test the waters. Because the Wii U was failing, Nintendo needed something quick.
ASAP.
They didn't want
They
to put
want
all their
something
money in
cheap
it.
Something
too,
to
so that if
reach
it's not
to the-
selling, they can sell it at a discount where they're still making somewhat money.
Some money, exactly.
I feel like the Switch Pro is probably going to be a Switch that potentially should have came day one.
Bro,
So-
2 years
because the Wii
later,
was
the
failing-
OG Switch is still $3.
So basically,
Because
the dev kit
the
switch.
Wii U was failing,
So-
they
so-
decided to release a Switch that was out now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're basically saying the dev kit switch would be the Switch Pro, like basically.
Yeah, I
Like,
Or
think
yeah.
something similar
without the
to
RAM,
it.
without the RAM, bro, without all that RAM.
No, if they're going to do the
It's
upgrade,
gonna
they
be
would
6
have to
gigabyte
do
RAM
Have the
at
RAM.
minimal.
You
They
think they
have to
have to
have
keep
the
all the
RAM.
RAM?
Okay.
They would have to
Oh,
do
yeah.
I'm
that.
gonna tell you this now. Maybe you're not a techie, but 8 GB. They have 8 GB GDDR4 RAM. I'm possible that they could add 8 GB because like right now, bro, like PCs, they're focused on more like they're already on GDDR6 RAM,
Yeah.
which is like already
Yes.
which is
I-
quicker
I'm
and
I'm on 16 gigs of GDDR4, which is fantastic, but we're all the way up to GDDR6.
you know what I'm
So,
saying?
like-
Yeah, like it's. I feel like it's definitely possible, but they'll definitely increase the price back $100 or something like that.
And if it's 400, that's fine. I think 400 is a
Yeah,
great
yeah.
price.
400
for,
would be the
And,
max,
and in
for sure.
regards to price, we also have to remember Nintendo signed a 10-year deal with Tegra.
Yep.
Right.
They signed a
speaking of
10-year
Tegra,
deal with them.
Speaking about like Nvidia, apparently
Nvidia,
I saw like
excuse me.
Nintendo not following them on Twitter no more, and then people are like, "Oh my gosh, they canceled like some form of deal." I'm just like,
people
no,
read
they
into all
overblow it.
that.
I'm just like, I'm pretty
They're
sure.
on a,
yeah.
they're on
I'm
a
pretty sure it was an
contract right
intern.
now.
I was like,
They're
I'm gonna
making
unfollow
too
them
much
and just
money.
be like an asshole.
Like,
that could
literally,
be
you gotta
Facts,
think
Mark
about
Bryant.
it from a
It's out there,
business
bro. It's
side
called
from
the
this
dev kit.
point. NVIDIA gave a custom
Switch Pro
chip
out there called
that they
Dev Kit
weren't even
Edition.
using anymore and was able to get guap off of it.
Exactly.
Yep.
So you know what I'm saying? There's that
And
partnership
they're
is going
definitely putting that chip on the market. You know what I'm saying? Like they were smart to work with Nintendo on that, and now that they see that it can sell, they're definitely gonna improve.
Yeah.
And they might take
Yeah.
a tad bit more
So
of
we
a
all
risk.
we all give
now.
Yep.
so we
Don't
all
move
give
on to
our
the
thoughts, right?
Who
Yeah,
won the
that's
giveaway,
that
bro?
was our
Yeah.
It's not going. The giveaways doesn't start till 7.
yeah.
So,
So we have to hurry up.
okay.
We'll
Our
go on our
next-
last topic. We'll go over our last topic. PS5. The rumors. October release date. $499 price tag. US dollars.
Fuck Sony, bro.
that's-
Fuck Sony, bro. Fuck
I mean, PS4 games. The rumors: PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4 backwards
Oh my
compatibility.
god! Oh my god!
Sony. You really think it's gonna go all the way back to the PS1?
Oh my god! I
If
want
they,
that.
if they,
I want
want,
that
if
so
they
bad.
want money,
I want
That
that so
has-
bad.
you were doing
You guys
so
have no
well.
fucking
has,
idea.
That has
You were
been
doing-
the prevalent rumor since the PS5 was
Started to leak.
even rumored, even
Yeah.
when it started to leak. That has been the
So
prevalent.
what's the point? What's the point? Has Final Fantasy VII been ported? No.
what do you mean?
Final
The
Fantasy
remake?
No,
VII
it's coming on the
ported.
PlayStation 4 still.
Are you talking
Yeah.
about the remake? Are you talking about the remake?
No,
or
not the remake. The original. Has it been
Yes,
ported?
that one.
Yeah, it's
It's
been
been
ported.
ported it's on
a lot.
everything.
It's been
So
ported
why?
a lot.
So
The beta,
I wasn't really a PS1 fan. What games are on the PS1 do people that have not been
There's-
ported already?
Legend of
I mean,
Gaia.
a lot.
You
What about
have
like
Legend
Legend of
Hundred
Dragoon,
years.
bro. Holy moly.
Legend of Dragoon.
Monster
Parasite.
Rancher?
Legend of Dragoon. I would
Y'all
literally
niggas
pay
crazy.
anything to play that game.
Oh,
The
yo,
only reason why I
facts.
still have my PS3 is because of Legend of the Dragoon and
Yeah.
Parasite Eve, bro. Like
Lunar Silver
Parasite.
Star Story.
Parasite Eve, dude. Oh man, fire.
Digimon.
There's-
You guys ever played Digimon World? Or
yes,
World
Digimon
on
Digimon on the PS1 was lit.
bro.
You got all these games, Battle Arena, Toshinden. Like there's
Yo,
PlayStation has a lot of great
Brave
classic
Fencer
games.
Musashi.
Brave Fencer Musashi,
Reminds
Dark
me
Cloud.
of the PlayStation 3
Exactly.
launch.
Oh,
Dark Cloud was
Oh,
PS2.
God.
But still, though,
was PS2.
anything backwards compatibility, basically.
Oh, he was
Like,
saying.
bro,
Yeah, he was saying.
I was just talking about PS1.
Just PS1.
Tekken 3, Bloody Roar 2,
Yeah, exactly.
fucking Soul Blade.
You know,
fucking-
there was and you got to think PS1 was one of the other than PS2 was the pinnacle of PlayStation success because we all know about how PlayStation started. They were supposed to be a Nintendo PlayStation. That's how it was supposed to start.
Yep.
But it fell apart, and PlayStation thought we were going to do our own thing, and went head to head with basically the only competitor in Nintendo, and made it this far. You know what I'm saying? So
And as Nintendo fans, they've crushed Nintendo ever since they came out, man.
yeah,
Yeah,
They've
they-
dominated Nintendo
they-
ever since they
They
come out.
killed the Dreamcast.
Yep.
Dreamcast was completely dead because
So
of
why
the PS1.
Nintendo does compete with Sony, like they're the ones that can compete with them the most over Microsoft. Sony has dominated the gaming world, dude, community since PlayStation 1, dude.
Yeah, even
Exactly.
their worst
So
PlayStation
it's
3
PS3
was
was
like
a little
80,000,
shaky.
right? No, 80, no,
But
80
didn't it
million.
end up-
I'm
didn't it
being
end up
stupid.
selling really, really well, though? It's
Well,
still
not,
sold really, really
not,
good,
the,
though.
not the 600 model when they brought out the version that wasn't backwards compatible, and they actually had games for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But even
it's
the
selling.
360 still outsold it.
The 360 is the shit, bro. Everybody, even
360
though
was great.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I
no,
love
I
the
did
360.
love the
Free-
That was
PS1,
the first
bro.
non-Nintendo console.
That's
that
everybody
was
had a
360.
bro.
The PS1 is my second favorite console library of all time. It is legendarily good.
So let me
What's
let
your
me
first?
let me hit you with some facts real quick, Jay, before you get into that.
Go ahead, bro. I never played that many PS1 games. So
I'm about to list for you the top 10 consoles sold of all time, bro, and I want you to count how
Oh,
many
I know.
PlayStation consoles are
I
in.
know what's the first one.
We all know what the first one is.
PlayStation
PlayStation 2.
No, PS2.
PS2.
Yeah.
Was it PS2? Yeah, it's PS2.
Because of that DVD
The next
player
one-
alone.
To
Is
be
the
fair,
Nintendo DS
The
at
DS, bro.
154.
The Wii's gonna be up there too.
Next is
Wow.
the Game Boy and the Game Boy Color, which is at 118 million.
Bro,
What's
just
the
give me
next one?
top five. Top five, bro. Top five.
I just gave you top 3.
Yep.
What's top? What do you think number 4 is?
The PS4.
At 106 million. What do you think number 5 is?
The 3DS.
The
The Wii?
PlayStation 1.
One.
What do you
Oh,
think
wow.
number 6 is?
The 360. It's got to be
The
the 360,
Wii.
right?
The Wii?
The Wii.
What do you
The
think number
Wii?
7 is?
The Ouija.
360. The 360. bro.
PlayStation 3 sold
Three.
more than the 360. bro.
360. I had
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
I'll admit I'm wrong.
How many did the PS1 sell, bro?
Okay, the
A shit
PS1
ton, that's
sold
for sure.
102.5 million.
Bro, how much was
Fire.
the little
The 360 was under 84 million, bro.
how much was the little PS1? The little one, not the big box.
The little PS1 when it first
Does
got
it
dropped-
matter?
wasn't that a cheaper version though?
It doesn't matter. It still sells.
It's still a PS1.
But
Jay.
did the Xbox have a cheap? Did the 360 have a cheaper version?
Later on in
Yes.
its life cycle.
Xbox
but they-
360
down-
arcade.
They had-
down
the
to
Xbox
arcade,
360 had
yeah.
tons of different models.
Oh, you're not listening to what I'm saying. Whatever, Tyner.
Hold on.
How
So,
much
hold on.
was the little PS1 when it came out?
The
little one.
original PS1 was $400 when it first dropped.
Okay, now how much was the little one? You know what I'm talking about, the little square one.
it wasn't a square,
okay.
but
The Slim,
The
I think
P-
it's called,
the
yeah.
Slim, whatever.
PS1. It was called PS1. That's what
The
it's called.
PS1
Yeah,
is called a
PS1.
PS1.
Yeah.
The PSX or whatever.
PSX. Was it PSX? Okay. Yeah, you can tell we're not. But yeah, PSX. The square one. It wasn't square. It was more of a rounded square one.
But it was like way thinner.
It
Super
doesn't
thin.
matter. It still sells.
It's still a PS1, Jay.
It's
But how
it
much
sold
was it compared to
20 more million.
How much was it compared to fucking $400? Is what I'm saying, bro.
Hold on a sec. I will actually look it up, dude.
That's all I
Because-
want to know is how much.
It-
was
we're
it?
still talking
You
about
think,
the
you
same
think
number.
because
I don't
it's
understand.
cheaper, it inflated the prices somehow, Jay?
No, not inflated the price, bro. If you telling me you got an OG $100, you got an OG that's PlayStation, right? Then them niggas come out with a cheaper
I have an
version.
OG 500 Xbox launch.
That version didn't come out until like the PS2
bro,
launched.
Tyner, what I'm saying is the cheaper version gonna help the PlayStation sell more or less units.
Wait, are you talking about the PS1, the small one?
The small one.
Yeah, the small one.
Yeah,
I had the portable one.
I'm literally looking.
Isn't that the one with the screen on it?
Yeah.
No,
I had
yeah.
that one.
I think you have to buy the screen separately for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No, there was just
Yeah.
a smaller PS1.
A smaller, cheaper PS1 is what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter though because the Switch still counts the Switch Lite sales.
Exactly,
So what does that mean?
But you can still look up how
But
many
Jay,
Switch Lites sold.
they've been
You
doing
can
stuff like
still
that
look
since
up-
the beginning.
You can still
The
look up
NES
how
had
many
something
Switch-
like that. The
Bro,
Super Nintendo had something like
Listen
that.
to what I'm saying, Tyner. You can still look
I'm
up
listening
how
to
many
what you're-
Switch. How
It's
many
a bad
Switch
argument.
Lites- you can still look up to how many Switch Lites to how many regular Switches sold, right? I'm asking you how many of the little PS1s have sold. Is what I'm asking you.
Do they even have it separate sales for that? Because
They don't know.
I don't think they would.
They put all of them
just
together.
like how the Switch and Switch Lite, they put it all
Yeah,
together.
they put that put
Yeah.
that together. They
Oh
don't
yeah,
have
they
to
they put Game Boy and Game Boy Color together.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
so for us to we agree that the little PS1 was cheaper than the regular standard PlayStation, right?
Obviously.
It
So
didn't
which
inflate
one?
the
Which one?
sales.
Listen to
Jay.
what I'm saying. Which one?
Just let him go.
Excuse.
Tyner, let him go. Tyner, let him speak, dude.
Which one of those
Go ahead, go
SKUs?
ahead.
Which one of those SKUs sold more? Is what I'm saying.
Are you at
Probably the normal PS1, Jay.
No,
I
if
don't-
it
I
was
barely see-
what I'm saying is if it wasn't for that little mini PS1, bro, I don't think it'd be up there. That's all I'm saying.
No, I call
No.
bullshit.
PS1 was
Yes, that's
literally
exactly. I knew he was going with. That was
That's
the
all-
argument
Oh,
he was
wait,
going
where
for.
do you know this type of
Tyner,
information,
you have
Jay?
to.
I'm
mean,
just
not
curious.
Tyner, but Jay, you have to think about it. The PS1 outsold the Nintendo when Nintendo was the sole competitor of video gaming. There
Yep.
was
Yeah,
nobody
Nintendo was
fucking
the
with Nintendo back then,
Here's
bro.
dominant force.
How much?
Sega,
was the NES
not
How much
Sega
was the
Sega
Famicom
was still
then?
competing with them at the time,
Let
dude.
me look it up.
Bro,
But they were losing after like
How
the
much Sega
Saturn.
sold?
Sega was barely. They existed.
Sega Genesis sold 35 million. Don't ever compare Sega Genesis
What's
to
up,
no
Julio?
PS1, cuz.
Sega Genesis outsold the Super Nintendo in North America.
Bro, it
The
literally
Genesis
sold 70 million less. What do you mean?
70 million
150,
less.
that's
Than,
it.
wait, what?
PlayStation 1 sold 100 million. Sega Genesis sold 35 million.
And that's
too
over
bad, but
three
it's not,
different
it's
versions.
not mind blowing.
No.
But it's not too bad.
How much did
either.
the Super Nintendo sell? Like 40 million.
It was like
The
55
Super
million.
Nintendo sold 50 million. The
Told
NES
you.
sold 61 million.
Then 64.
Okay.
It was like 30
And-
million.
yeah.
For a short time, Genesis
Sold
was
32
competing
million.
with Super Nintendo.
64 sold less than Sega Genesis, bro.
Yeah, the Dreamcast probably sold like 5 units.
I'm gonna look.
Oh,
I'm
shit,
gonna
good.
look. The Sega Dreamcast sold 9.13 million.
That's
Okay, hang on.
what do you
Compare-
mean?
Hey, but that
Cruz,
doesn't mean
Cruz,
that doesn't mean
Cruz,
Dreamcast was not
compare
low.
Saying
that.
that the
what are
Genesis
the-
didn't compete with the Super Nintendo is a dumb statement, dude. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
what are the Wii U sales?
13.5 million.
The Wii U is at 13.5 million.
Okay, I thought it was 14.
Bro, the Game Gear beat Sega Saturn and Dreamcast, bro.
Well, it's not hard. It's not hard to beat the Sega Saturn. Sega gave up on that faster than Nintendo gave up on the Wii
Next
U.
generation. Hell no.
Hold on.
Actually, we're not better getting these numbers
The
from VG
Vita
charts.
and the
That place is
Master
shady as
System
fuck.
both sold more than the Dreamcast and the Sega Saturn, bro.
Yeah.
The Sega Saturn wasn't
Yeah,
good.
like okay, for sure. I thought the PS2 was the most sold system ever, right?
We already
it is.
went over
Yeah,
that.
it
Okay,
is.
that's
It's
number
number
one.
one.
Okay.
Yep.
It's
One,
number
yeah.
one.
And what was number two again? You said the
Number
the
one.
Game
Number
Boy?
two is the DS.
The
The
DS.
DS.
Three is
Okay,
the
okay,
Game
never
Boy
mind.
and the
Okay,
Game Boy
I got
Color.
it. I got the DS and the PlayStation 2 mixed.
So
We good.
let me tell you this. In the top 10, there's PS2, PS1, PS3, PS4, and PSP.
the
Besides-
fucking PSP.
Rip the
Everybody
Vita.
had a PSP.
Single PlayStation is in the top 10 of
No, the Vita's not.
The Vita's
Did
not.
the-
I
wait, did
literally,
the
I literally
PSP
said
beat the fucking-
I literally said besides
Vita.
Vita before I
Oh,
said that, bro.
you cut out for me.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
did
that
the PS
the Vita though sold more than what was the last one? The Sega
The PSP?
No,
The
no,
Dreamcast?
no. PlayStation Vita sold. It doesn't even have. It doesn't. It's so bad that it's only an estimate of 10 to 15 million. That's how,
For real?
Did the PSP outsell the Xbox 360 though?
No,
The PS2
of course
or
not.
the PSP?
The PSP.
No, PSP.
Oh, PSP.
Did the
The PSP,
the PlayStation
the PSP
Portable-
outsold the Xbox 360.
Okay, so hold on. The PlayStation Portable was at 80. The Xbox 360 was only at 84.
Bro, the
PlayStation,
PSP was
the
a modern
PSP
machine.
only
Someone
sold
sold this shit.
2 million less than the 360, bro.
Bro, the PSP was a phenomenon.
I
bro.
would have
Midnight
fucking laughed at that.
Edition on that bitch.
Dylan-
Oh, just
Come on now.
because everyone
Dylan-
bought it just to watch porn on it.
Yeah,
You're
but
not wrong.
Dylan, PlayStation has dominated the gaming
Home
industry.
console, yep.
Consoles.
Yeah.
since it
home
came out,
consoles.
so-
I think we gotta say like, okay, for sure. I think we have to say home consoles, bro, because Nintendo has run the portable space, bro.
And the
They
without a
PS2 has
doubt,
the
they're
Like,
PlayStation was their only competitor with the PSP though. The Vita
And-
flopped,
and the
so
main
the
reason
PSP
why I
is
don't
in the
think
top
that-
10.
Just PlayStation is dominant, and that's why I think
In the
if
home
they
console
do,
front, for sure.
if the PS5's rumors are true, that
Hey,
It
okay,
does
for sure,
have
bro.
backwards
Don't call me.
It
compatibility.
really
awesome,
opens
bro.
up the
Don't
market
disrespect
for
me, bro.
He's talking about
My
me.
name is Jake,
he was
Oh,
talking,
damn, bro.
he was talking to
Oh,
me, bro. Hey, don't
my
talk
bad.
too much to his boyfriend. Like,
No, I was
Yeah,
like, bro, don't call me Alton, bro. Don't disrespect me.
yeah, but I'll
Oh,
disrespect.
shit.
I'll disrespect.
Yeah. Well, also the PS2 also has the largest game library of any system.
That's true.
True.
That's true.
I had a PS. Everybody had.
I have a
PS2, bro.
PlayStation 2.
I
Mine fucking
used to
broke.
fix
I don't have
bro.
that shit.
I
used to
still-
fix
I
the
still have a
hood
working
PS2s,
one.
bro.
I
used
still
to
have my
fix
fat
the hood
PS2.
I'm jealous.
The fat ones, bro. I used to fix the hood PS2s, bro. Like when
So-
the disc will stop reading and shit, you gotta take the
Mhm.
discs apart, put the fucking thing back in there because it'll get loose and come out shit, bro. I used
But
to
like,
fix the hood PS2s, bro.
you
Nintendo
just
dominated
gotta-
portable gaming. That's true.
But like,
Exactly.
you just gotta say this.
See,
even though I'm
I
not the
have
biggest
this
Sony fan,
joint.
even I've had PlayStation 1 and PS2
It
as
broke.
growing up as a kid. I never had a PS3. I never owned a
I had a
PS3.
Unfortunate.
PS2. I had a 360.
I had a PS3.
We had a Dreamcast. We had an OG Xbox. Cuban.
Yeah.
But think
Oh,
about
we-
that though. Like while we're
Yeah.
talking about Nintendo, in the top 10, Nintendo's only had one home console in the top 10 of consoles sold of all
And
time,
it's the fucking Wii.
and that's the Wii. That's the Wii. Other than that, Nintendo was at number 2 and 3 with the DS and the Game Boy and Game Boy
His
Color.
sister's boyfriend.
And then
Bro,
they're
what
at
what
number.
keep Nintendo so relevant? The first party.
Yeah,
games.
Julio, but he was talking to me. He wasn't talking to Jay. He was talking to me because what I said.
Hey, this is a disrespected podcast. Julio, I'll see you, boy.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Not
That's
wrong.
shit's for sure. We're
He's
gonna
not
disrespect the
wrong.
He ain't
podcast.
wrong, bro. He
We're gonna
ain't wrong,
disrespect
yeah.
each other all fucking day, all night.
Yeah, and I was
Disrespect
disrespecting Jay. I was
What
disrespecting
up,
Jay.
B?
So-
What up, B?
No, I disrespect Tyler for just being
while,
Tyler.
while I'm still looking at this list,
Okay.
do you guys think so? The PS4 came out in 2013, and it's at 106 million, and it's in top 4. Do
The
you think
PS4,
by the
okay.
do
Yep,
you
go
think
ahead.
by the time that the Switch has been out for 7 years, which would be 2024, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it will be top 10 of consoles sold of
It'll
all
be
time?
pushing it. It'll be barely making it.
I think
honestly.
it'll beat the PS4.
It's,
I think
with
it'll
how
beat
they're
the
gonna
fast-
have to keep up their momentum.
I think
with
it'll
how
beat the
fast-
PS4.
I definitely think it can get to 100 mil. It all depends on when the next Switch comes out. So, like for instance, if the next
And-
Switch comes out 2 years from, I don't know if it could hit 100 mil.
Also
And people are
depends on
already-
the software
If they
too.
drop their momentum at this point, though, I don't think it's going to happen.
I mean, they're at 50, so I
Because
definitely think they can get
facts,
to
bro.
100.
Facts, bro. Hey, the Wii needs to be number 1 on the music alone, bro. Facts, okay for sure, bro. You right, cuz.
You're not wrong.
He right, bro. He not wrong at all, bro.
But yeah, I think it's just more of if the new Switch does come out very soon, not the Switch Pro, like a new like Switch 2 or whatever they're gonna fucking call it.
To switch you.
The Switch
The
U,
Switch U.
the-
Bro,
the
oh
Super-
god,
the-
don't do that shit, bro. The Super Nintendo Switch.
Okay,
Super
so-
Nintendo
The new Nintendo Switch XLU.
the
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch, the Nintendo Switch 64 or some shit like that.
And they're gonna be
I
porting
think-
a port
I-
from
I
the
think-
Switch. It's already ported.
I do think
The
though,
super new Nintendo Switch XL.
if they
Exactly.
just keep
What's up,
the
Jerry?
base Switch for more than
Yeah.
2 years, I think you can get to 100 mil. Could it get top 10? Yeah, but I guess yeah, it just depends when that next console.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
it's 2
also think
years.
it
It's
would
been
be
2
dependent
years
on
and it's at
software,
50
too.
million already, bro.
Yeah, but I mean,
I thought it was at 41.
I think
thought
it's
it was at
almost
50.
at 50.
Let's look
Is
it
it?
up.
I know
Let's
it's
look
almost
it
at 50. I think it
Last
might be
time
at
it
50.
was at 50.
I'm only asking because all I'm seeing is 41.6 whenever I'm looking. I actually no, this one's a January.
Yeah, it's
Sold
at-
over
the-
44
people are
million.
saying it's at
Okay,
50,
44
bro.
million.
People are saying
It was
it's
at 44 million at the beginning of January
Yeah, people are saying it's at 50. 49.79 million units worldwide.
So
that's what they're saying.
we're almost at 3 years of its lifestyle, and it's almost
3 years of March. 50. Yeah,
so
I think
it
I don't
started.
think it'll sell
It
more
started
than
very
the Wii.
hot.
I meant the Wii.
Do you think that it will continue its hotness to get up there in the top 10 of all time?
Bro, it depends on
It
first
depends
party
on the
games,
hardware
bro.
and software
on
they
the-
release in the,
the
future,
software,
for
bro.
sure.
It also depends on, you know, I mean, like with these new consoles coming out
marketing,
too,
the
people
hype,
are gonna
that kind
want
of
to buy
stuff.
those new consoles. You
Bro,
know?
are you telling me if they release a new Zelda game, if they release a brand new fucking Mario Kart game, William
I'll
by
be busting
himself
my nut
buy
for that
30
one.
million of them bitches. William buying 30 million of them bitches by himself.
I'll be waiting
30 million
GameStop.
consoles or 30 million
24
copies of the
hours.
game?
He's gonna buy 30 million
30
copies
million
of Mario
consoles,
Kart, bro.
Not
By
the console
himself.
itself.
I don't know, maybe.
already
That's a
has
maybe.
30
If
million
it's
William
not as
will
bad as
buy-
Mario Kart 7, then
William
I'll
will buy
freaking
more.
buy 800 times for sure.
William will buy more fucking copies of Mario Kart than there are Switches sold, bro.
Damn.
bro.
Y'all think I made out
Facts.
money like that?
Bro, so you telling me let's get a Breath of the Wild, which we have. Let's get a
I
new
do
Mario
want. I do
Kart.
make one. Make one
Let's
point real
get
quick.
a
I'll wait for
new
Jay.
Splatoon. A new Splatoon.
No, I don't think
Metroid Prime
Splatoon's
4
coming
is in
out.
development. Metroid Prime 4 is in development, bro.
That's true.
Let's get a sequel to Arms, bro. I think they
Arms
can
for
do
sure.
it.
We need
I
a
don't think
sequel
it.
for that
I
one.
don't think. I think the Switch can. I think the Switch can
What
be
the fuck?
Nintendo's highest console period. But I don't think it'll catch the Wii U because the Wii U is just something crazy.
I think
Because
it'll
the
get to 100 mil.
The Wii U, I think it'll get to 100.
The
but
Wii
I,
U?
yeah, I meant the Wii.
They already passed the Wii. Oh, you
The
meant
Wii.
Wii.
Okay,
You meant
okay,
Wii.
okay.
You're
We
fine.
That's
You're
the
fine.
Wii U
I
on
don't
day
think-
one.
I was like,
So-
wait. What?
Hold
The
on,
Switch
hold
on day
hold on.
0 beat
Jay-
it.
To try to put some math into your logic right there, the Wii has been sitting out since 2006. That's 14 years, and they sold 101 million. The Switch has been out for.
I thought it was at like 111. I'm at 106.
The Wii is.
Oh well,
Wii's
definitely,
at
it's
100.
definitely passing the Wii. Then it's
No,
definitely passing.
PlayStation 4 is at 106.
Okay, I'm tripping. It's
So
definitely passing the Wii. Then, bro, fuck that shit.
yes, so we're all.
It's
under
not catching the
agreement.
PS2. It's not catching the PS2.
Well, the PS2 was selling up until 2008.
The PS2.
Bro, San
came out-
Andreas. How many copies of San Andreas has been sold?
I mean, not as much as 5, because 5 is still selling like hotcakes.
Yeah,
Literally, GTA 5 has sold so much. It's not just one of the best selling games of all period. It's one of the best selling
Software.
pieces of media
Media,
of
right?
all period, to the point where it's combating with the success of actual movies.
21.5 million.
That's how much the GTA has sold.
It's
And you
ridiculous.
telling me they sell you telling me they don't
I
wanna
played
put that bitch on
GT5 the
Switch,
other day.
bro?
It was pretty chill. Not the greatest.
How
There was
much
rumors
is
they had it on
GTA
Switch, but
5 right now. How much?
But you guys also we also can't forget that Nintendo and Rockstar don't have a great relationship.
Bro,
together.
From what I
GTA
heard,
5 is
Nintendo
20
was
bucks.
assholes to them.
It's 20
They
bucks.
released LA Noir.
You telling me they not gonna port that bitch to Switch and make
LA,
40 bucks off
LA
of it?
Noir is one
Come
of
on now.
Rockstar's side pieces, though.
No, it wouldn't.
I want-
Hey, Jay, it wouldn't even be $40. It'd be 60.
You think they're
I don't
trying
know,
to
man.
sell?
I still think it has a shot at
Switch
scrapping
shit.
at some
Bucks,
point.
dude.
They said it's
I
portable. We're
guarantee
gonna
you,
have 10 bucks
GTA
for
5
the
came out
funky
on Switch,
mode.
bro. They charge 60
They
fucking
charge
bucks.
$60.
Yeah,
They will.
I can
They
see
will.
it.
And guess what?
Every
And guess what?
port
And guess what?
from third
People
party,
would
first
fucking
party
buy it,
has been
dude.
60
Niggas would
bucks.
definitely
yeah.
buy it, bro. We'll be the first niggas buying it. What you talking, bro? Hey, bro, hop on
I
GTA
don't touch
Online.
that.
We
Bro,
just be
I
eating
I don't
into
know.
their
But I
freaking
already have it
scummy
on Xbox
tactics.
One and 360.
You
so I
know
don't
if it's on
who I might-
Switch, it's gonna have a giant download file.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the
They're
They're gonna
cover
put
box
that
it
bitch
says,
in
"It's
a
only
20
gonna
gigabyte
be
cartridge,
downloaded.
and there's gonna be
Animal
115
Grand Theft Auto 5
download.
would print money, though. We all know that would be a.
You know, like how
a
Animal
fact,
Crossing
right?
had its own memory card for the game to use because it takes up the whole memory card. Bro, GTA 5 would have to come with a fucking 125 fucking gigabyte fucking micro SD
SD card.
SD card, bro. So they'll be
It's
like
gonna be
$80.
like we're gonna get the 32 gigabyte cartridge GTA 5, and there's also gonna be a 75 day one patch.
Day one patch.
And this day one
Hold
patch
up
makes
one
your frames
second.
from 10 to 15 frames.
That's just gonna be the single player too.
What's
Bro,
the file
for real,
size in the
though?
PS3
And they don't
version?
and they don't need Rockstar, sadly,
Hold on,
but it'd be
I'll
nice.
actually look it up.
But for real though, I'm surprised they at least haven't put like the trilogy. You know, like talking about the GTA,
Yeah.
like
Oh,
you
like
remember
3
when-
Vice City
you
and San Andreas.
You remember
Surprise,
when
yeah.
the Switch first came out? There was actually rumors that the devs had GTA 5 up and running on the Switch. Like
I was
they
kind
had
of
it.
excited
Like,
about that at the time
you,
too.
you remember that rumor, right? The
I
rumor
remember.
They actually
Yeah,
had
I mean,
they had it.
that doesn't
on the Switch.
surprise me. It's a PS3 game, so
Yeah, so but like I
Hopefully it
said, bro,
runs better than
they'll
that
put that
fucking
bitch on an
machine.
8 GB cartridge, bro, and there'll be like 125 gig download, bro, for that bitch, dog.
All
For
right,
real.
so looking at the original GTA 5, and I'm assuming this 2013, the file size for the PS3, which was the only Blu-ray at the time, was 36. So it was 17 to 18 required on your hard drive to play. But when all said and done, it was 36 required initially to install the game. That's not on top of installing
The online.
That's
Yep.
not on top of installing updates. That's not. So
well, they did say there's a 64 gig cartridge in work. So
Man, if they drop that
We're not
64
gonna see any
gigabyte
of those
cartridge,
anytime
that game is
soon.
gonna be at $90, dog. They'll be like, oh, GTA 5 on Nintendo Switch, bro, $90 because that.
And we gonna be the
$90
first. We gonna be the
bucks.
first niggas buying that bitch, bro. We gonna be the
Facts.
first niggas buying
it
that
might
bitch.
not be 90,
Facts.
I wouldn't
but
touch that.
it's gonna be full price 60 for sure.
Bro, GTA
yeah,
5, bro,
definitely.
GTA 5 online on Switch, bro, gonna look just like Pokemon. Exactly, how it's gonna look. The pop in, bro. The pop
I'm
in.
ready for
GTA Online
That's gonna be
is so
generous.
bad.
I'm ready for
Yeah, that's
my
generous.
let me tell you real quick. Grand Theft Auto 5 since 2013
Oh no.
has sold 115 million.
Oh my
crazy.
god!
Software alone.
Holy shit,
The only other pieces of games that have beat GTA 5 is Minecraft, which came out 2 years earlier than it, which is at
Guilty.
180 million.
And is on more consoles.
And is on more consoles. And
Yeah.
Tetris, which has been out since 1984, is at 170 million. This game literally is is almost at the point of a legacy.
Legacy.
In only
That's what
7
I'm saying, bro. You telling me, bro? And for the last 5 or 6 years, it's been selling at a price point of $30. They don't want that bitch on Switch to sell for $60, bro.
And
No,
that's only the game sales. That's not counting all the microtransactions people
And
have
don't
put in.
forget
Yeah, the
that
shark cards.
numbers are counting
Yeah.
physical shit too.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
I think they
exactly.
can put that bitch on Switch and sell it even more. 10
Yeah,
extra
they
million,
could,
bro,
but they
at
don't like
$60.
Nintendo. These
Oh no,
You know how
man,
many,
they
you know
don't-
how
They're
many
like
people
Richard, they
would
say
buy
fuck Nintendo.
Switch
Just
Yo.
for GTA 5, bro.
just
It'll-
for GTA,
The
bro?
game.
On the
if they
go?
brought that game to the
GTA on the
Switch,
go.
it'll sell 5 million, like at least 5 million at the worst, dude.
Because
At the worst, I think
GTA
10
5
million, bro.
would be the
Easy.
first time that you had a mainline game on
an open world one too, not like
In
you know,
an
the
Bro,
open
you
Chinese
don't
world.
like you don't
crap.
like
Yeah.
China you don't like Chinatown Story?
it's not a
Top down
mainline
view,
game.
budget cut PlayStation 1
It's
looking
not a
at
mainline
version. Get
game.
out of here. No.
And I also just wanted to point out that top 10 selling games is Wii Sports at 82.
And that was freaking bundled with the Wii.
And
So.
that came bundled.
That's a joint though.
And
That
that's
bowl.
sad that
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, why don't you try and plug in your TV?
Love that.
Well, I mean, is that it? That's pretty much it. Huh?
Yeah,
We
that's
still got the
pretty much.
giveaway. The giveaway.
The
we
giveaway
still
will be
gotta do
going
the
out in our
giveaway.
Discord
Wait,
server.
did we even talk about anything about the backwards compatibility?
not really.
I mean, we all
Yeah,
want it,
bro, we
right?
got it to
We
fucking-
Like
did.
that's a universal thing. We all want it, right?
Because that's we all
If I
started
say
this
no,
because
but I'm a
it was
straight
rumored.
asshole. Of course,
It
I
was,
then we
fucking
went
want
to
it.
sales.
rumored to
Then
be
Jay was like, "Oh, what do you mean, bro?
all the way back
Why
to
would
the
these all people
PS1?
buy the PS5 for backwards
Yeah.
compatibility?"
Some people
Jay's
will,
argument
for
is
sure.
that there's no PS1 games that we would play, which is a dumb fucking
No,
argument.
no. That's
No,
not
that's
what I said.
stupid.
That's not what I said. I said I never. I said
Well,
I
Jay's
didn't play the
stupid, so what's
PS1,
new?
and the only PS1 game I know is Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, that you know. You assume other
Exactly.
people.
So I asked
That's
you.
your personal take, Jay.
Did I
Come
not
on.
ask y'all?
You
Bro,
gotta be
I asked y'all
consistent, bro.
What
It's
other
not just
games
about
were
your
on the
bitch ass.
PS1, bro? What are you saying?
Yeah.
And y'all told
Jay,
me, oh shit, I
your-
didn't know
Symphony
your
of the Night,
your
all the Resident Evil
implication-
games.
Oh,
Your
okay, bro.
implication,
Bro.
so
Okay,
when you
niggas.
first
Twisted
started
Metal.
back about PS1,
Twisted
Hey,
Metal.
hey,
the classic
your-
Star Wars
hey,
Battlefront 1 and 2 from the
put the
PlayStation 2
implication
arc.
that nobody
Like, come
wanted
on.
to play PS1
Got
bro.
two.
game.
Hey, bro, when
Yes,
the stream is
you-
over,
you
bro.
kinda-
When the stream is over, come at me with the same energy, bro.
Oh, I will.
The same
I will. I would
energy.
blast
Hey,
that
Jay,
shit to the
you want to
energy
hear
too.
the same energy, bro? Fuck you 24/7, cuz.
Damn.
I'm about to make you my next power bomb, asshole.
Bro, You talk about same energy, bro. We roast each other all the time, bro. You know we
Come at me with the same
like,
energy,
Tyler gets
bro.
the worst between all of us.
Hell no, bro.
Yeah, I get
No,
roasted
but
by all the
that
straight to
wasn't
my
what I was
face.
saying, bro. I was just saying.
Yeah,
I
Richard,
was
even your
saying
profile pictures
I
can get
didn't
roasted.
play the
Fucking weeb.
PS1 personally, and the only PS1 game I know is Final Fantasy. So I asked her what other games are on the PS1.
There's a lot.
Ape
bro.
Escape.
So like,
Literally
now if you
hundreds,
telling me
bro.
if you telling the PS5 is backwards compatible to the PS2, I'm like, oh shit, there's a lot of games I want to play that's on PS2.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
on PS5.
For a
You
lot
feel
of
what
people,
I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm
could
saying.
be
And
It'll
even
sell.
more
But I'm-
important because there's not
And
there's not
so
a good way
coming
to
back
for
to PS1.
Exactly. And when you say PS1, I'm like, bro, don't they port all the best games from PS1 already? You feel what I'm saying?
No,
But
they
there's
haven't.
still
No,
great
they
games
have
on
not
PS1
even close,
that's
dude.
not
Not
still
even
stuck
close.
on there. Ape Escape. Ape Escape.
Well,
is
I
one
didn't
of
know,
them.
nigga. I didn't know.
You know,
Now
Yeah,
I
like
know.
I've been a
Educate me,
PlayStation.
brother. Educate me, my brother.
I've been a PlayStation bitch since the PS1, so I have all these
Oh,
games.
he a Sony fanboy, bro. Fuck Sony.
I am too.
Spider-Man.
I had every besides the Vita.
I even had the Vita.
Oh,
Congrats
shit.
to you. You wasted
Like-
your fucking.
yeah. I owned the
Like-
PS3 for a little bit of time. I wasn't a big fan of it.
Like I have my PS3, PS1, and PS2 still hooked up because I want to play my old games. If it's backwards compatible, I can finally box them up and just play it on
Yeah,
them.
exactly.
Yep.
Mhm.
And more importantly for me, I'll be able to stream them with no problem without a PC. That's like amazing.
Oh,
Yeah,
lucky us.
bro, we talking
That
to Mr. Retro,
actually,
bro. Mr. Retro,
that would
bro.
be so
Shit, kid.
because you have a lot of people from this generation or dumbasses like Jay who have no idea about the classics of the past and would finally get to stream and get
Bro,
to
y'all
like,
y'all
be able
know
to see some
y'all
of that
know
shit, bro.
I do not like Sony. But the only reason I have a PlayStation now is because y'all niggas bought me one.
Okay,
bro.
and you play the shit out of your PS4. I don't
You
wanna
do
hear
play
it.
a lot.
Now, bro. I
You play the
the
shit out of your
games.
PS4, bro.
I play the same games.
Hold
nigga.
on.
What's up?
Jay, you're at the point of playing your PS4 more than you play your Switch.
Bro, don't ever
Persona
disrespect
5,
me
dog.
like that,
No,
bro.
bro. How many
Don't ever disrespect
I love
me like
that. He's
Persona
like, don't you
5
dare
and Call of
disrespect me,
Duty,
bro.
bro?
Don't ever disrespect me,
You're
bro.
putting way more hours in your PS4.
Bro,
than you put in your
niggas, bro,
Switch, bro.
bro, I don't, nigga, no disrespect me, bro.
I'm not disrespecting. Everybody here is laughing because they know that's
Jay.
the truth.
I was
Bro,
laughing because
Persona
the story
5
was talking.
Persona
What did you say
5,
a
bro?
couple days ago? What did you say a
Persona
couple days
5
ago? You
is
said
my-
Persona 5 is one of your favorite games of all
It's one of my
time.
favorite
Of
games
all
of all
time,
time.
bro.
It is.
That is a PlayStation game.
It's
okay?
a place. Yes, nigga. That don't mean that Sony ain't trash, nigga.
I mean, but you still showing love to Sony though.
No, I'm
So, I
showing
mean-
love to Atlas, nigga. I'm
Because,
showing love to
but Sony makes a deal
Atlas don't
to
like
get
putting
that shit on the
Atlas don't give a fuck about
PlayStation.
Nintendo. That's why they don't put their fucking Persona games
Atlas.
on there.
Hey, what you talking about, bro? Tokyo Mirage sessions, boy. What you? Yeah, that's all I need in my life.
They're coming
I
for you,
just-
Jay.
Okay,
I
how many
just-
hours have you put into Tokyo Mirage Sessions?
He don't even
Hey,
got
bro.
that bitch.
Hey,
Exactly.
I put zero in there until I win this giveaway. Perfect segue. Perfect segue, boy.
I'm gonna rig
Perfect
it. I'm
segue.
gonna rig it and just give it to Julio, bro. How about that, bro?
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
dude, that shit, kid.
You know, I'd give anything to Julio, bro.
Hey,
Alright,
look at
I
who
just-
on the
I'm
chat
I'm
with
actually
eyes.
fine with rigging. Can anyone let Jay win?
Yeah,
No.
Oh, look, Julio got the eyes.
Look,
Yeah, I just noticed that. I just saw that too.
Jay's gonna get. He'll end up winning the fucking thing for Tokyo Mirage Sessions and not even playing it because he's doing his third playthrough of Persona 5.
dude.
Hey, bro,
Or
chill out, bro.
when he's
Chill
not
out, bro.
playing Persona 5, he's on Call of Duty getting negative KD.
Hell no, bro. Niggas-
Pulling Debo now?
Do we look like Debo to you, bro?
Do you rather reload than
Hey,
save your friend?
Hey, it was all fun and games until you started talking about my KD, bro. It was all fun and
Give me some ass.
games. It was all fun and games. Don't disrespect. Hey, bro, I got the KD right now, boy. 1.16.
Jay, I have autism. and My
Hey,
kid's very
1.12,
bitch
bro.
ass.
Hold on. I heard there was a glitch that was removing niggas KD, bro. I don't want to hear it.
It-
That's not true, bro. I don't
It
believe
was,
it.
bro. Hey,
I don't
didn't
believe
do
it,
though,
bro.
I didn't-
You
I
reset
didn't
your
activate
shit.
the
Don't
glitch.
lie, Jay. You know your
Reset.
KD was at like fucking .30, bro. Get the fuck
Boy,
out
don't
of
you
here, bro.
disrespecting me, bro? Friends,
Hey, call
friends,
me.
let this nigga know, bro.
Look
Let this
at
nigga know,
you.
friends.
He got a better
disrespect
KD than me.
You say some
He's
whack-ass shit.
he's
Let that nigga know,
1.16.
bro.
He's
Let that nigga
1.16. I'm 1.12. I think William is 1.08. TG is
Fuck yes, let's
1.2
fucking go. I'm
something. I
top
think
tier, bitch.
1.2.
D-Real said
1.2,
KD
why?
reset with the
There's my friend Rebo. There's the man that prefers to reload and not save prices, bitch ass.
D-Ro, I got you, bro. I still didn't forget. I will at Infinity War and say, hey, my buddy D-Rail got his stats reset. Can you please give him back his stats?
That'd be
You're not
so
getting away
funny.
from that easily, bro.
And then they see
You
that
just
shit,
trash,
they're like,
bro.
oh shit,
Sorry.
point
I love you, but
40?
you just trash,
Oh, fuck.
You're not gonna get a good KD on my watch.
Not the way you play and disrespect. You even let me die. And like, you were chasing a motherfucker that killed me. You didn't even shoot the bastard.
Guys,
Y'all gotta understand.
I have $10 on him. Don't make my faith go down.
Oh, by the way,
faith
guys,
was already
we got a
demolished
event
with
going on, bro.
Debo.
We
Like,
got
he
two
disrespected
members
me
from
by
our.
playing with me.
Also, we got an event going on. We'll probably, hopefully next week or the week after. No, not next week. Because Super Bowl.
We gotta
now.
stream that bitch, bro. We gotta stream
got-
that.
Yeah, we're
bitch.
taking a break next week.
We got two of the worst Call of Duty players in the world, bro, going up against 1v1 gunfight, and D-Row
Oh,
and Gabriel,
snap.
bro.
When we
They're
want,
streaming
bro.
it.
Well, technically,
hashtag-
Gabriel is potentially the worst. We
And
don't
they're
know for
streaming
sure.
it, bro. So we'll
Hashtag
just-
Debo
Oh god,
versus.
Gabe better be the
versus
worst. I
Jerry,
swear, Debo, I got $10 on you. You better not fail me.
Wait,
D-Rail,
is it who you playing? Is it D-Rail
Gabe.
versus Jerry?
Gabe.
Oh, bro.
No, versus Gabe,
I'm probably
Best
putting
out of
my money
five,
with
1v1
Debo,
gunfight.
only because Debo played Call of Duty
1v1
more than his bitch
gunfight.
ass.
Damn straight. Hashtag Team Debo.
Hashtag Team Debo.
But
bro.
Gabriel is
I'm
a
with
little bit more
Debo.
experienced with
I'm with my
shooters
brother.
than
I'm with
Debo
my
is.
brother on this.
Yeah.
Team
I'll,
Debo.
I'm with my
This
brother on
Debo.
this. I
I'll
swear to God, Debo, if you lose to Gabe, you're out.
you're done.
yeah.
I don't even think
I'll
we'll be
put
friends
$10
no more. No,
on
I'm joking.
Gabe.
I'll be friends
I
with
got
you no matter
Gabe, bro.
what.
I'm going to the upset, bro. Bro, I've been playing. Bro,
Oh, Julio with Team Game, bro.
Team game.
Hey, bro, me and Julio knew what was going on when we fucking played with Debo the first time ever. Debo was like,
Yeah, I'm doing good, guys. It turns out it was freaking training practice.
$100 on Game, bro.
I'm not putting $100 on Debo.
Oh, you can put money on these two are like the most
Dude, me
inconsistent
and
players I
Julio-
know for sure. I
me
can't
and
put money,
Julio
and I'm
knew we
broke as
fucked
fuck.
up, bro, when we started playing with him because he was like, add us on Activision. He's like, what do you mean add you on Activision ID? He's like, add us on Activision ID. He was like, oh, I was playing
Combat
I
training.
still didn't download the online. I was like, oh my god, so he was playing combat training the whole time. And
Oh no. Did I miss?
You know what?
Did I
Fuck
make-
it. I'm going with Team Gabriel, so y'all can eat my ass.
hey, team game, bro.
I'm going
Oh,
Team
bro, this
Gabriel on
nigga
this
be
one.
crazy.
Julio convinced me. Julio
get
convinced
ready
my
to
bitch
lose.
as Team Gabriel. I got
Hey,
fuck my
thank you for
time.
stopping by, Mark. Appreciate it.
I can't go back. I can't go past my brother, bro.
Hey, bro, I'm gonna be
Go
real,
past my
Gabe.
brother, bro.
Gabe and
Hey,
Drill
thanks, Mark,
are
bro.
both
Thanks for coming
brothers.
Go on, Mark.
Thanks, Mark.
Brothers,
I'm-
so.
I'm going with Gabriel.
I'm Team Debo.
He's
You
been
got
my friend
this.
since
You
middle
got
school.
this,
Oh,
Debo.
He's
even
dumb as
Fireblast
fuck,
is Team Gabe.
but he has a little bit more experience with shooters than Debo does, so he might have that slight edge. Maybe
what
not
I'm
with
saying,
the first couple
bro.
kills, but once Gabriel
Debo,
gets
you
the
better been
control-
practicing during this whole podcast.
Hey, bro.
You're right,
Hey,
you're
I mean,
right.
I'm on a strong fucking stance
Press,
against Activision,
press,
and I
press.
don't want to buy Call of Duty. But Debo, I will train your ass, bro.
Hey, now it's trained.
you
I don't even
need
like Call of
every
Duty.
advantage you can get.
I'm so serious,
I like
bro.
my work.
I'm
That was
so
fun.
serious, bro.
You will.
Hey, guys.
Clueless.
We need to get
Clueless. You're gonna be Debo's
Duck
Todd
walks
Miyagi.
the time
I am
rolling.
going to be Debo's
We-
COD sensei, and I don't
we-
even play COD, bro.
You can even ask Julio, bro. You can even ask Julio and George and TG, bro. There's been millions of times we told Debo what to do, what kind of guns to use,
He doesn't fucking do it.
what routes to take in the maps. Does not listen, bro.
Hey,
And
bro,
also, I
hey,
do want to point
bro,
this one
bro,
thing
bro.
out.
That's
Every
all I'm
time
gonna
we're
say, bro.
barely
11 o'clock,
winning,
bro.
we always say,
It's like
Debo,
11
kick
o'clock,
back
bro. You need to-
every time.
You need to,
But when the matches are close, bro, it's like 70.
Am I muted, bro?
It's like 72 to 72.
You're not muted, bro. We
You're
can
not
hear you.
muted,
We all
bro.
say,
you gotta
Debo,
start
kick
the
back.
giveaway. Bro.
Well,
It's 11.
What is the one thing I always say, bro? When
Debo,
we're
kick back,
72,
cuz.
Debo, kick back, bro. Just get your ass back to the map and kick back, bro. We got this, dog.
Dark Samus montage, bro.
But I think
Debo,
that's it.
So
Debo,
it's,
you're gonna need to ask Gabe for when he's available, because he's the one holding it back.
Isn't this supposed to be not next weekend because of the Super Bowl, but the weekend after
Yeah.
that?
So announcement, guys. We're off next week. The Super Bowl is next week, so we're gonna, everyone wants to, party and watch the Super Bowl and have fun with friends.
I'm gonna be
fans, or
miserable
go
as
out.
my team sucked this
So
year. Times 20
no
more.
episode next week. Our giveaway will be going down in like 10 minutes in our Discord server. So whoever's
I swear, if
viewing
I win,
us
I'm
right
gonna be
now
popping
who
off.
hasn't joined our Discord server, join to be entered for the bot to randomly roll you if you win for the giveaway for the game. With that being said, I want to give out huge shout outs to our Boricua, Mr. Juan in a million. I guess.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, we
Thank you for
definitely
having me,
appreciate it. Well, hopefully you come back soon. Sorry, we were a little unprepared. You know, a lot of technical.
Bro,
difficulties.
William can't win the giveaway, bro.
Also, TG, bro. Man,
The
love
greatness
Mario,
Lopez,
greatness,
bro.
We call him
Greatness.
Jesus
Yeah,
Gaming, bro.
thank you guys for having me. This was fun.
Definitely appreciate it. So, with
Yeah,
that
thanks
being
for coming
said,
on, guys.
we'll start doing outros. Whoever wants to start, we'll start with our guest Juan. Tell them where they can find you at, brother.
Yeah, definitely.
Kotaku.
Kotaku Otaku. That is our YouTube page. I do it with my friends, Mikey, Sir Nick, and Otaku
Sir
Chef
Nick.
Mo.
I like how
And,
elegant
yeah.
that was.
Those are my buddies, bro. Those are my
Yeah.
homies, man. You
They're
can
the
check 'em
homies,
out.
bro.
They're the
Yeah,
homies.
they're-
Check
they're
out
the
their Twitch page, Kotaku Otaku. They play Mario Kart, that new first person shooter game. What's it called? The Unbox toy game.
Yeah. Hypercharge on box.
Hypercharge
Game,
Unbox.
and
They're gonna be playing that. So if you guys are gonna get that and want to play with them, definitely check out their channel. Great people over there. TG, man, what's up?
Don't forget Twitch. He's also the official Kotaku on Twitch.
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well.
If you want, I could just put it on the chat.
Yeah, drop
Yeah.
the channel
Yeah,
in
I'll drop it on.
the chat, and they can just show some love to them. What about
Yeah.
you, TG? Tell them where they can find you at, bro.
Yeah, so you guys can find me on our Discord server. Aside from that, you guys can follow me on Twitter at TGLopez21.
The
This
greatest.
Thank you guys for having me.
This guy's a
This was
god at
fun.
gaming, bro.
bro.
He almost left our
fucking
Discord
man.
because of Julio and Jay, bro, because they kept losing in Rocket League.
He came in and fucking
Guilty.
completely saved
I'm
our
trash
lives,
at
bro.
Rocket League.
Yo,
So am
TG, you still play Mario Maker 2?
What's up?
You still play
Maker
Mario
2?
Maker 2?
No, I play it.
No, not really.
I still play it. So you want to play your levels and I'm
levels
sucking
again,
at it?
though. I'll
Hook me
start
up.
making levels again soon.
TG,
I post levels
Speaking of
pretty
devil, I should
regularly.
live stream like the second part of me making that one level. TG.
Julio.
But, Juan, I post levels of Mario Maker 2 pretty regularly.
Richard, tell them where they can find you at, brother.
You can find me on Twitter at little_Zura, and I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch. Fuck you, William. I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch soon at Lil Zura, twitch.tv/LilZura. I'm gonna probably start streaming some just some green light garbage that gets put on Steam.
Oof.
What if
Fuck off, William. It's not your turn.
You're a walking oof. You're
Okay, now it's your turn.
But the time, no, we're gonna go. I'm going down from left to right. So Tyner,
Okay.
where they can find you at, brother?
Okay. I am on the YouTube channel, MadNES. If you want to search for me on YouTube, it's just MAD space NES. If someone could also post my link in the chat, I'd
yeah,
appreciate
I'll
it.
hook you up.
I'll work on it.
Cool. Thank you.
Screw you, Chris.
I do retro gaming content, retro game collecting, game showcases, stuff like that. Monday, I'm going to be putting up a pickups video, and it's a pretty
Ooh, I can't wait
hefty
for that
one. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. I stream every Friday on the YouTube channel as well. I'm going through the 5th campaign in Odin Sphere HD. You guys can find me on Twitter at the 8-bit MadNES. And I also have a giveaway going on too. If you check out my Road to 100 subscribers video, if you subscribe to my channel, leave a like on that video, and leave a comment on that video, you'll be automatically entered to win a PS4, Xbox One, or Nintendo Switch game of the winner's choosing.
Nice.
And that's it.
All right, bro. This guy right here, the next guy we're about to do his outro, the fighting game extraordinaire himself, the Smash God himself.
This guy, yeah.
The Smash guy was five
Mixed
seconds.
boys.
Also, big
Mixed
congratulations to him. 300 followers on Twitch.
My dog.
bro.
This shit, bro.
150 subs. Thanks to the real fam, Julio. Shout out to that
Hell
guy.
yeah.
25
For
donations to subs, bro. That's the homie, bro. I
That's
love that guy.
dedication.
That's
Respect to you, Julio.
Tell them where they can
Julio's
find you
dope,
at.
bro.
Close.
All right. On Twitch and on Twitter, Clue is the best. As he said, fighting games. Like
Extraordinary.
to play a lot of Smash.
God mode.
Don't listen to this nigga, bro.
I know, bro. Don't play him as Smash, bro. You'll never win, cuz.
Yo, you retire Smash, bro. Half the server is down.
I'm I'm working on getting my skills back in Tekken. Fuck Mortal Kombat. I like Blaze Blue.
Spicy Team 2020.
But I also play some Rocket League. I also just started my Golden Ear route of 3 houses, which I'm
Claude is
very hyped.
Claude is way better than Edelgard for sure.
Hey, I'm not gonna disagree with that, but I still love Edelgard. All right.
Yep.
But that's where y'all can find me at. Please come and hop on, follow me on Twitter, find out about my streams. Follow me on Twitch. A lot of fun there. We talk a bunch of shit there, like what we do here.
It's 10 times worse though.
For real.
We like to joke around, we like to clown around, but we're all good people. So
definitely
come join us, man.
That will be it for me.
All right. My best friend, Jay.
What
My
it
best
do,
buddy.
bitch?
Oh, I
Hey,
see
what
what
up?
it
How
is.
the fuck is
Hey,
Jay your
bro.
best friend?
Hey,
We'll
bro.
tell them where they can
Real
find you
niggas-
at, brother.
Real niggas in this bitch. What's up, bro? Hey, I'm Jay Cuh. I'm the realest nigga in the Discord. I'm about to win this giveaway. If I don't win, these niggas racist as fuck. Hey, timestamp it, clip it. If I don't win, these niggas
clip
racist
it.
as fuck.
Talk about your pain.
Take it on
Hey,
your
but look-
Twitch.
Yo,
I just
guys,
started streaming, bro. I
don't
just
disrespect
started
Oh
homie.
my God,
Let the
Jay.
real
Follow me on
homie
Twitch.
press
Y'all
his
can follow
bitch
me
ass
on
best
Twitch
friend
at,
Jay talk.
Y'all can follow me on Twitch at TriforceJ. I just posted it in the chat. I
I'll
just
put
posted
it
the link in
on
the
the
chat.
chat for you.
I'm streaming God of War right now. I'm about to
Fire.
buy a capture card like next week, hopefully, so I can play more Nintendo games like Super Smash Bros. Y'all can see kick my ass on it. But we might turn our profile to privates when we play Super Smash Bros. But that's gonna be
Save us from the embarrassment.
Speaking of that,
or just in the
Violence-
Discord, bro. We
Violence
just being ready to
release
kill
on
him.
Tuesday, I will be doing a stream for
And
Violence.
Violence
release.
comes out Tuesday,
So,
bro. We can go play
Nice.
Clueless, bro. Still kick our ass. Hey, all of us gonna be playing Violence while Clue is still playing Marth, bro. Just bodying him. Ain't that, bro? I feel like that's how he be padding his stats against us, bro.
Maybe
time
you'll be
somebody
playing
come
Byleth.
out- Every time
Facts,
somebody
bro.
new come out, bro, we be playing that new person. This nigga Clue is still playing Marth, bro.
Yo, for real.
Hey, bro.
I can't stop playing Mark till my Mark optimal. It's not optimal. Bro.
Yeah, he's got to learn how to go against new characters.
But
and
definitely
I got
follow-
my mic working. So now, bro, I'll be talking. I can talk to y'all. We can clown and shit. So it's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Hey,
Yo,
definitely
Listen.
follow his channel. He's been his first playthrough of God of War. He's never played a God of War game ever,
Mediocre gameplay
And-
added.
and he's definitely enjoying it. So if you guys want to see, someone, the first time experience with the God of War, 2018, definitely stop by his channel. William, tell them where they can find you at, bro.
Hello. You guys can find me on Twitter and YouTube and Twitch as Wing Gamer and YouTube Wing Gamer 55.
Nice. Stop touching your hair, bro.
I didn't touch my hair. I legit barely touched my hair at all this stream. I shit you not.
Bro, I swear I thought I was the only one, bro. I was trying not to say anything.
Oh no, he did that last time too.
No, last time I touched it a shit ton. That's fact.
Yeah, and
This
Julio
stream,
yelled
I
at you then
barely
also.
touched it.
Bro, but like
We need to
low-key,
get
when I watched the streams, I was like, this guy's touching
Y'all
his hair, but I'm
fucking
not gonna say
I barely
anything.
touched my hair to this time. Y'all dumb as hell right now.
He doesn't have a beard to stroke. Okay, leave him alone.
Yeah, I got this. That's fucking final.
I just want to say thank you for everyone who came out today. My name is Alton. You guys can call me Prez. I got a Twitch channel now. I just started streaming, and I might stream next week. I don't know what I'm gonna stream. I just
Ass whooped and fucking.
it was New Game plus. I want to see you do New Game plus.
Excuses.
Hey,
bro.
you said you're gonna stream Resident Evil, right?
Resident Evil 3 when it comes out. But I'm gonna,
Since they call you Prez, can you call the stream President Evil?
President
Dope, bro.
I love it, bro.
Maybe we'll see. I might.
Superimpose.
People know why my name is Runaway Shark on Twitch. Follow my Twitch channel. We greatly appreciate it.
Runaway Shark.
Julio hates Dark Souls. He's been trashing my Dark Souls gameplay ever since I streamed.
Because all you did was run. What?
That's Dark Souls.
You have to run, especially if you're on like
Because-
Game Plus
hey,
extra
1v1
hard,
hey, 'cause
freaking
PvP
power
Dark
bottom
Souls
24/7 mode.
yeah,
You're gonna get fucked.
All right,
Hey,
all right, guys.
You're
But
gonna
thank
get
you guys
fucked.
for coming out. We appreciate it.
Commenced, and
Reroll.
brother Daniel has won
What?
Tokyo
Reroll.
Mirage Sessions Encore.
What?
Congratulations,
Reroll.
brother Daniel.
What?
Reroll.
Of course I wouldn't fucking shit.
Hey, if Daniel doesn't answer in 2 minutes, bro, I mean,
Freaking.
fuck you.
He's got 2 minutes. To
He's got
answer.
2 minutes. Daniel,
You
if you're
got 2
watching the
minutes,
stream,
Daniel.
You better answer ASAP. So it's 7:35 right now.
And I think he said he was going to sleep at the
Yeah,
beginning.
he messaged earlier in the chat.
Oh shit, he did.
Come on, don't disrespect him. Let him win. Let's just let him know.
Let him
No,
keep
no,
it,
no.
bro.
Yeah, let him win
Yeah,
this.
bro.
Come on.
Let him keep
He's
it, bro.
sleeping. He's sleeping.
Well, I can
No,
1v1 you in real life, bro. You know my address, cuz.
the whole point of the giveaway is to have people active. If we give it to somebody that's unactive, that's not that.
Yeah.
defeats our whole
That's true,
point.
but he did say he was gonna go the better early this day.
And to
I
be
know, but
fair,
at the same time, you're supposed to be.
You should have stayed up like a champ. Like a champ, you should have
Okay,
stayed.
you
He's
right.
like,
We're gonna
Damn.
reroll. We're gonna
He's
reroll
still
now.
in school.
Reroll.
Reroll. If it hits 7:36,
I swear, if
and
it
you don't
picks me, I'm gonna
answer,
pop off.
we're about to reroll, dude.
Yeah, I'm about to add him and see if he wake up.
Hook me up.
People have already. He's been added at least 5 times already, bro.
You know what?
Yeah,
We're gonna
for
reroll.
yeah,
Reroll.
he said he was going to, but he's got an exam tomorrow.
Reroll.
My sister won.
Is that motherfucker gonna reply?
Amy
She's in
Lynn.
there already.
She did reply. What?
Amy Lynn,
Congrats.
I'll just text you the code.
Congratulations to Sailor O Ramy.
Sailor
It's,
Amy.
it's Sailor.
Sailor Amy.
Sailor Amy.
Sailor Amy.
Congrats.
Is she in the chat?
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
she's
in
in
the
the
chat.
Discord chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's
she's
in the
Congratulations
chat.
on
Congrats.
She won that shit.
of many giveaways.
Many
for the Disrespected
giveaways.
Club.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you can get us to 100 subs before April 3rd, we'll be giving a copy of Resident Evil 3. It can be physical if you guys want. It can be on whatever console you want. PS4,
Oh shit, we have
Xbox One,
45
Steam.
subs. Let's go.
You definitely be doing that away.
I just want to dispute that this
I win.
bot
I'm
was
gonna
racist
leave the
as fuck,
Discord now. Damn.
And if we get,
Hey, Amy Lynn, I owe you $40, right? So I mean, since you won this game, I don't owe you $40 anymore, right?
Hey,
That's how it works.
you can pick a $20 game.
That sounds right to me.
Just take the $20 eShop card.
Also, I will be doing a celebration for my 300 followers on Twitch. So not this next weekend, but the weekend after the Super Bowl, I will be doing a giveaway for a celebration of 300 followers. And if we're able to hit 150 subs by then as well, we will also be doing a second giveaway.
She said interest now, cuz you gonna be 50, nigga.
Damn.
Hell no, bro. You remember all those times? You remember all those times I had to babysit your dumb ass when you was a baby?
Damn.
You already know, bro. You don't even trip, bud.
Prez black as hell. This fucking nigga bringing up old shit. Bringing up old.
I love my sister, man. Hey, I'm gonna be real, my sister.
man.
Bro, my sister is tough as fuck.
Daniel just came back.
No,
Damn.
He late?
Just missed
Sorry,
it,
Daniel, bro. You were supposed to
Yeah,
win.
you missed it, man.
He missed it by a minute, bro.
I told you guys to wait. I knew something like this would happen high key and low key at the same time.
Bro,
I said, y'all just DM
Should've
him
been
tomorrow.
here, man.
Motherfucker came
Just
in, he still
saying.
got punished.
Hey, Daniel, you know what, bro? You know what, bro?
Should've
Hey,
been
Hold on. Who is deleting Daniel's messages?
I don't know who's deleting Daniel's messages.
It's not me.
I don't know.
Bro.
Daniel, what you call it? I'll give you a $10 eShop card since you won, bro.
Oh, see, that's what's up, bro.
Hey.
You get that, okay?
That's respect.
Hey,
She
rock,
said
paper,
that.
scissors forward in
What
the
you gonna
chat,
do?
bro.
Rock, paper, scissors over the
Hey,
internet?
right now, rock, paper, scissors.
Oh my god, bro. Like-
Hey, on three.
Doesn't have
Hey,
somewhere.
on
Doesn't have
three.
somewhere for that.
On three, post it. 1, 2, 3. Rock, paper, scissors. Go ahead, post it.
Why do you sound like you're in a tunnel?
Bro,
Yeah,
I'm
what's-
not in the tunnel, bro. I'm fucking
Because
this.
he's sucking dick right now, bro.
Paper. Julio got paper, cuz?
So who wants it? Am I giving it to my sister or am I gonna give it to Daniel?
I don't think they're
Daniel,
even
bro,
in the
two
stream.
scissors, bro.
No, they're in the Discord right now. They're just fucking,
Yeah.
and everyone's just disrespecting each other like always, bro.
Not you.
So who wants it? Daniel, if you want it, I can give it to you.
Come on, no.
If my sister wants it,
I think Jay wanted it.
No, I don't want
my
it, bro.
sister.
I didn't win it. It's between Daniel or
Well, you know, it says Daniel
Sailor Amy.
didn't say anything. I'll give it to my sister, and I'll still give the $10.
Who is
eShop card
Ram,
back.
yo?
Ram is
Shut up, bitch.
he's a new guy.
My bad.
I thought that was one of William's friends.
The only friend on the
Ram?
DC
Who's
that's
Ram?
not me is fucking Gabriel.
I don't know
He-
where Ram came from,
You're-
honestly. Ram just
You're
Ram came
implying that William has friends other than
Exactly. I don't know, buddy. I mean, that's why
What about- what about-
he makes me look 2%
What about that?
better.
What about that Trevor guy?
What's up, Ram?
Oof.
He's a nice guy.
Ram, Ram said that
He's
saw
chill.
some
He's actually
Twitter
chill. Like I actually
He
know
saw us on
him.
the Twitter
Like,
search.
He's actually
No,
chill.
Ram's a good.
I don't
Ram's
like
a good
the
dude,
TikTok
though.
stuff,
You know what?
but
He's one of the
he's
newer
still a
guys,
chill
and
guy.
he's been active, so I appreciate new active people. So definitely appreciate you joining. So I'll give it to my sister, and then I'll just give the $10 eShop card to Jen.
Bro,
How about
Daniel,
that?
bro,
That's
we
what's up,
waited
bro.
for you, bro.
That was cool. That was cool, man, bro.
With that being said, guys, sorry we like to talk shit.
I love you, Trevor. Don't worry.
No episode next week. We'll definitely be more prepared. We've been
Celebrate you guys. Celebrate the Super Bowl next
Super
week.
Bowl. Go have fun.
Yep,
And we'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Peace out, everyone.
Take care.
Claw,
Later.
sexy ass claw.
Later.